Basic Fun versus Arcade OneUp. Iconic Arcade gets delayed. Again, AtGames jumps the shark, the Cosmic Invasion demo, and tonight we celebrate the 200th episode of this week. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Another episode of This Week, the show where we talk about what happened this week in home arcade and retro gaming. Episode, you guessed it, 200. I know it's been a little bit delayed, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. I hope so. If not, you're going to get your money back, of which you've paid none. So, hey, it's a win-win. So, I'm drinking. Again, as always, every single week we have something to drink. I choose bourbon because I think that's the right choice to make. Going back to the old staple, Jefferson's is in the glass tonight. Everybody, congratulations for getting me to 200. That's something I think that gets lost on some people. It's the audience that drives this. It's your feedback. It's your attention. It's your attendance that makes all this happen, makes all this possible. It really just supplies the much needed encouragement for us to keep going and to keep doing this week after week. And, it also helps that maybe you're not quite annoyed with me just yet. So cheers to you for helping me get this far. And let's say, hey, maybe 200 more episodes, maybe 3. Cheers, everybody. Okay, so along with something to drink in the glass every single week, we have a poll question. This week is no different. Over in the live chat, you can jump in, let your voice be heard, jump into the live poll question. And here it is. What home arcade product from Basic Fun interests you the most? If you don't know exactly what we're talking about, we'll cover some of it tonight. But here are your 4 options. The Supreme Series. Is that what really holds your interest, and that's what you're most potentially going to buy? The Ultra Series, the Counter Series, or I gave you a 4th option of I'm not interested at all. Nothing has me interested. I want to know what everybody thinks, especially we're going to cover some of this stuff tonight with some of the latest and greatest information and some of the absences of the Supreme Series. It's kind of making me kind of scratch my head and wonder. So jump up there, everybody, and vote. We got 64 votes so far. I want to have everybody vote because I really want to know where your head's at. We're also going to have a couple giveaways on this show. So the way that's going to work, we're going to have the giveaway tool. You're going to just jump in there. You're going to do the hashtag, whatever I tell you to in just a second. And then you're going to be automatically entered to win. And we're going to do that drawing live right now. And you can just email me with all your contact information. But the only way for you to participate is to become a subscriber right now. Jump in the chat or jump down here below the chat over off to the left-hand side, hit that subscribe button and become a subscriber to the channel. As long as you're a subscriber for 5 minutes, you'll be able to participate in all the fun stuff we got going on. Okay, so let's say hi to the first 10 comments, maybe not the top 10, but the first 10. And this is a very special episode, the 200th episode. The top 10 comments on the 200th episode will hold a special place in my heart. Of that, you can be sure. And coming in record time, Richard Clements with the number 1 spot. Thank you so much for kicking us off at 10:43. Congratulations. A very, very early jump in comment for sure. I think you had it by about 2 minutes. I went a little bit early, so I'm surprised. Congratulations. I had to watch football. Happy 200th, Fox. Very well deserved. Thank you so much for being here and getting me to 200. Coming in the number 2 spot is the appropriately named A2D2. Always wonderful to see you in the chat, ma'am, as always. Congratulations, Fox. Thank you so much for being here. Coming number 3 spot is the Sir Sega. Yo, Fox. Congrats on 200 episodes. I hope to see hundreds more. Cheers. And where are the U4 videos? Coming soon. Sorting out a few things, going back and forth with Unico to get that stuff situated. And we're going to give you some videos very soon. Coming in at number 4 spot is JJ. What's going on, buddy? Thank you so much for being here. Looking forward to the big 200 episodes. I'm not 200, just so we're clear. I'm 49. That's old enough. I don't know. Maybe with my income and advancements in science, I can make it to 200. Probably not. Coming in number 5 spot is the B Me. What's going on, buddy? We're halfway there. Congrats on 200. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And coming in number 6 spot is Moeller the Medic. Always good to see you, man. Always good to be here and to be seen by you. And I hope that Road Blasters cabinet is working out just fine. Coming in the number 7 spot is Game Broker 84. Congrats on number 200. Can't wait for the show tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I hope it lives up to thine expectations. Coming in the number 8 spot is Arcade Dave. 200 episodes and still going strong. Awesome accomplishment, Fox. Looking forward to the next 200. I'm also looking forward to the next 200 pennies in the form of a super chat from my brother Bob. Thank you so much for your super chat. You're also going to get the number 9 spot because that's the way you doubled it up. That's what you did. Happy 200th. You and the community have been great. Thank you so much. And yeah, the community has been pretty good, all things considered. And listen, I love you and all that. And thanks for the $2. But you know where you're going, and it's not to the happy place. It's to the pit.
Finish him. Molina wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
And that means coming in the coveted number 10 spot of the 200th episode is congrats on 200, Fox. I thought about reading the first 200 comments, but then the show would be over. That's a little bit redundant. Before I go on, guys, I'm going to have, maybe a drink. Well, at least one. I'm going to have at least one. And we're going to have a lot of fun. And we're going to talk about all this stuff going on currently. But if you want to have a little bit more, if you want me to have a second drink, you can unlock second pour. It's a total of 10 super chats of any denomination whatsoever. 99 cents doesn't really matter. If the goal is set, we just need 10 super chats, and we'll continue the show for another half hour, and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. You're in control, and then I'll have a second drink. But before we get into the shenanigans, I got a couple people in the back that I want to bring on. I want to talk about something that is that's near and dear to my heart. It's been hitting the community pretty hard as I get my iPad out to read something to you. Steve Sale has been a big part of the community. If you've watched my videos for any length of time, if you've seen me in my garage working, I got that Fox Sports big banner hanging up. It matches my toolbox and my DeWalt tools. Steve actually sent that to me. As soon as we moved from the old house to the new house and I'm getting settled and everything, it was really cool to have him send me that as a way to kind of, christen the new garage. And we've talked a while and gone back and forth, and he shared some of his struggles with me. He's gotten really, into the WAG community, the golf community, the VR golf community, of which I'm not a part of yet. I haven't rolled it out just yet. But he reached out to me and sent me this message that I wanted to send to you. So let me just read it to you. And here we go. My thank you to the community. This is from Steve. To all my friends in the gaming community and who I've had the pleasure of playing with in the WAG community, I wanted to say thank you for the amazing outpouring of support, love, friendship shown by all of you to me throughout this past crazy week. I'm truly humbled by your generosity and concern shown to me. A lot of you have had the pleasure to call, and I've had the pleasure to call and consider friends. A lot of you, I've developed friendships because of either playing WAG or common interest in vintage toys or other various hobbies. As I was overwhelmed with the mention of the GoFundMe, the QR code, various hobbies, I was overwhelmed with the mention. I'm sorry, let me back up. With a QR code displayed on the various streams, I wasn't sure that I wasn't watching a Jerry Lewis telethon where I was waiting for the dancing bears from Russia to appear on the stage. What I do know was that I was watching the streams filled with caring community members. Absolutely. I was trying to think of a way how I could thank the community properly and let you all know how appreciative I was. When I mentioned to 19K Fox that I wanted to thank the community in one setting instead of hopping around like from show to show. I didn't want to sound redundant in showing my thanks. Fox suggested I compose an email that he could relay my sentiments on tonight's show. Thanks, Fox, for allowing me this opportunity. Of course, none of this would have happened without the selflessness, the selfless efforts of Michael B., the Game Genie, who insisted that he wanted to help get this project started. Mike, I will be forever in your debt for what you did for me. I would be remiss if I didn't say a big thank you to Carl Brooks, Detroit Love, for convincing me back in May to join the WAG community. I hesitated because I was shy in meeting new people because of the way I sounded. During a phone call, Carl asked me, "Isn't the reason you wanted to join is to have fun and to meet people?" I hesitated And I didn't, and said, I'd think about it. Carl said, okay, suit yourself, hung up the phone. 10 minutes later, I called Carl back and said, I'm in. Thanks, Carl. That moment has changed my life. My apologies for rambling, but this was so important that I recognize and give thanks to all of you. I will always be forever grateful to you, Steve Sale, Squeakers. Okay. Needless to say, he's an awesome dude. It's an awesome cause. If you want to donate to this, in the comment section right now, the pinned comment is a link to the GoFundMe. We're at about $3,700 right now. I think we're trying to get to $6,500. The first goal, I think, is $4,500. It's a big deal, guys. And if you could, if you have the ability to donate, great. If not, just share. Take the link and share it on your social media. It would make a world of difference to a guy that is super, super deserving. Okay, with all that being said, let me go ahead and bring a couple goofballs on the stage, fellow goofballs on the stage. Gentlemen, good to see you. What's going on?
Cheers, Fox. And I just want to point out that mine is bigger than yours.
Well, that's the first time you've said that. That's fine. Yeah. I just say that I brought both of you on because I knew without a shadow of a doubt that I was going to win and both of you were going to lose. Well, you were going to not win because neither one of your teams played.
If it's anything like the Cowboys the other week, I don't know, man. Things aren't looking good for you, buddy. But I got to say,
he's frozen again.
With rum. Am I frozen? What about now? Am I still frozen?
Now. Go ahead. You're good.
All right. So I filled it up about that high with rum and that high with little sody pops. So
is that your second one?
It's my first, but you know, hey, you know what happens when P-Dubs gets inebriated on stream? The truth comes out. So if you guys want us to get to the second pour,
look at
tell me when I'm telling lies, right, Michael B? Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Get us to the second pour, and all secrets will be revealed. Mike, thank you so much for being here, buddy. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm having a lot of connectivity issues. I tried to go in and go out a couple times. So if that's a problem, I might have to restart my PC and come back. Patrick,
I don't think it's us. I think it's StreamYard. I don't think it's us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick intimating that he had a really big Johnson was the first eye roll. And then he used the word the truth. And whenever a YouTuber tells you they're telling the truth, you automatically know it's a lie.
That's a safe bet. Yeah. At least 75%.
Mike's been mean to me for days. Ever since he promised the community he's going to turn a new leaf and be nice to nostalgia. Now all his anger is towards me, Fox.
No, Patrick, it's not
it might be time.
You.
Listen, he's like a volcano. He has to relieve that pressure. So he's just going to aim it at you now.
But we're
I have
very
a lot of
excited
anger under the surface.
Yeah, we're very.
I don't know anything about that,
here.
Mike.
Very excited to be here to celebrate the 200th episode of the fourth best podcast in home arcade with 19K.
I thought it was 3. Come on, top 3.
Well, it's Super Game Room Dudes, then Multicade Mondays, then Chill and Chat with Michael B, and you.
Right. Wait, but you really can't count the Super
Game Room. Hold on. Gamer Fridge on Mondays.
Oh, wait.
Sorry, Fox. We're here to celebrate being on the 5th best podcast in home arcade. Top 5.
I am the most viewed, most watched Sunday show that there is, period. Now, hands down.
That's true.
Aren't you the only Sunday show?
You own Sunday nights, baby.
Let's not get into the details, Michael, at this moment, okay? Let's just move on, right? It's a party. We're trying to have fun, and the best way to have fun is to get some members. And Kevin Clausen, thank you so much for adding to the member pool. Another one. Thank you so much, buddy.
Nice. I miss Kevin Clausen.
Yeah.
He's great. What happened?
Yeah, he stopped coming to my show.
Oh, well, I'm sure you said something inappropriate.
Yeah, knowing you did, Mike. You probably upset him. You should apologize. In all seriousness, all jokes aside, we've known Foxworth here for years, and I got to tell you, man, it's been so great becoming friends with you.
Thanks, man.
In front of the camera, behind the scenes, traveling with you, hanging out with you, and watching your channel grow and all that stuff. And I'm just really excited for you, man. And thanks for inviting us here to hang out with you and do some giveaways, and make sure you guys donate to the fundraiser for Steve. Let's help Steve get his smile back and all that, man. So
yeah, I want to share similar comments. Like, it's been great, Fox, getting to ride in the truck with you, you showing me your gun, and then taking pictures of you after you fell asleep while we were lying down together.
You got rid of those pictures, right? That's
Sure.
Oh my God. We got another member who may be regretting their membership join. Not really sure. Gino7823. Iffy, thank you so much for joining the channel, becoming a member.
Nice job, Gino.
As always. Really, really good. Really, really awesome. I'm worried about
you're
those
gonna
pictures
regret
now.
it, Gino, but nobody's perfect.
Well, listen, yeah, you have to try before you have the regret. And a $10 super chat from Molar Medic. Thank you so much, buddy, for supporting the channel with your $10. Here's to second pour in celebration of 200 episodes. I fixed the Road Blasters. It was a transistor, which that's always the case. Final graphics coming on soon. Then it will be done. Thank you so much, buddy, for your the transistors. They always.
So is that the Road Blasters that you got from Justin that's now made its way to Molar Medic's house?
That is the Road Blasters that came from Retro Ralph, that went to Justin, that I purchased, stole the good parts out of, put the bad parts into, and then offloaded it to Molar Medic.
Wow. Remind me never to buy a machine from you, Fox. Jeez. If you're going to take all the good parts out. If you're going to take all the good parts out.
He had so it was like my donor cab, and he had some parts, and he had I think he's got at least one more cab, maybe even two more. So he's been able to kind of cobble stuff together and get this working. So together we're making arcades great again. $20 super chat from my brother Snowdub. Thank you so much for the $20. Happy 200th episode. It's been a heck of a journey, and so glad you're still here and rocking this awesome channel. By the way, we are all your arcade OneUp cabs gone. Well, they're gone. And we and are we?
What about TMNT? Didn't you still have TMNT?
I do. It's right over there.
So they're not all gone.
Yeah,
you got one left.
Gone.
You got
I think
one
I've got
left.
more countercades than I have.
He's going to take all the good parts out of it and sell it on Facebook.
What?
$50. Really? Come get it. Come get it.
That's a good idea. I'm going to write that down.
$50. Awesome. I know what I got.
$50. I know what I got. Thank you so much, Snowdub. Snowdub has supported the channel way back when I was talking Star Wars. That man has been in my corner forever. So it's really
well. You know what I like about
he stuck through your angry period.
Oh man, it was rough. Yeah. I had to pay him $100, but it was worth it.
Yeah, some Gugon will take care of that, Molar Medic. Some Gugon. That would have been the first thing I did. But in all seriousness, though, what I like about Snowdub is his name. It's a fantastic name. Snowdub.
It's an incredible name.
I don't know why I like it personally, but I think it's a great.
Well, you're a raging narcissist. I think that's what that's all about.
Thank you. It's nice to have some support on that theory.
Some support on this side.
Everyone on YouTube is a narcissist, especially the people who say they're not narcissists. Are 100%
I think you have to be.
Narcissists.
I think you have to be.
I'm not saying I'm not a
narcissist.
Always
I'm just pointing out
level
that you're
of
narcissism. To get on the internet, to look for this kind of attention, there's always some sort of level of narcissism. Now, some people have it way more extreme than others, but there's always that underlying, every single person on the internet who's doing this for attention has some level of narcissism.
And there's also recognition of that narcissism, recognition of that achievement. You guys, I just rolled 15,000 subs a little while back. I got my plaque. Did you guys get your plaque? I don't know if you got your plaque.
Do you get a plaque for 15,000? What is it what is it? A participation trophy?
No, I got it's right here. I got my plaque. I don't know if you can see this.
For outstanding achievement in achievement. Where'd you get that? That's so good.
It's good. Well, I may have probably
that's some 3D printed fake
I don't know
crap.
It's on my wall.
That's pathetic. What is that? Like participation trophy? Like Jesus.
It says right there, outstanding achievement and achievement. Jeez, guys, come on, bringing the party down. No, it's been great. It's been fun, but the party keeps going because we got some stuff to talk about. I wanted to talk about Cosmic Invasion. Do you guys have a chance to check out the demo yet?
I have not actually played it. I'll go first because I don't have much to say because I haven't actually played it. I haven't actually played it. I've watched several live streams of people playing it, and it's actually made me not want to play it. And the reason why is it looks like it's set to easy mode. Mm-hmm. And although it's a fun demo, like, hey, come check this game out, they had me sold the day they announced it. I don't need to play the demo. So I think personally, after all weekend watching like 8 or 9 YouTubers playing it, I think I'm just going to hold off on the demo and just wait for the game to come out. I think I lived it through you guys. It looks way too easy for me to waste 30 minutes of my life on at this time. But
Oh,
trust
it's
me,
not even 30 minutes.
but trust me, I will be buying this day one when it comes out, and hopefully it'll be fun, challenging, and all that kinds of stuff.
Mike, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
So I did stream it, and it was super short. I know James Hates Everything said it was too easy. Like, he went through it without dying. I managed to die, showing how shitty I am. But I will tell you, the fun is getting to play as all the different characters. So I didn't do that. I only played one playthrough as Wolverine and Spider-Man. I agree the game is way too easy. Made me a little disappointed because the Rogues Gallery and the 2 levels you play is kind of shitty. Like, you challenge the Beetle and then you challenge Taskmaster. So not exactly top tier Marvel bad guys to go against. So I hope I agree with P-Dubs. Like, honestly, I'm just going to get this anyways. I don't need a demo or anything like that. So, like, you could avoid it to playing it. But hopefully the Rogue Gallery gets a little bit better. Hopefully there's different difficulty challenges, because this one was definitely set to Baby Shark. And I'm just excited to see when it comes out. I think they got a good thing going there. Just need to make it a little bit tougher and, get some better bad guys in there.
They've got a couple staple characters here. Obviously, Wolverine, Captain America, Spider-Man. But then it kind of goes off the rails after that. I think this is obviously not going to be the complete list. I think there's actually a leaked character list out there that includes like Iron Man and a bunch of more staple characters. But here, what you're looking at here, when you open up the demo, these are the characters you can pick from. You do pick 2 characters. You can swap between the 2. So kind of like a lot of the fighting games, you would have the ability to swap between characters. If your character starts taking a lot of damage.
No Beta Ray Bill.
You could do that.
He's coming,
Yeah.
Peter. He's
coming. He's on there.
I
But this
know.
is all you get in the demo. This is probably one of the reasons why
I
you
was
hate it.
so. If any of you know anything about comic books, as most of you know, Thor, my greatest, most favorite comic book character of all time. I have every single Thor comic book from like 1985 to 2005 in my closet right next to me. Huge Thor fan growing up, and the Beta Ray Bill storylines were incredible. And that's where Stormbreaker came from, which we saw that hammer in the Marvel movies, although it kind of changed a bit to fit what they were trying to accomplish in the Marvel movies. But the Stormbreaker hammer, which is like half hammer, half battle axe, that's actually Beta Ray Bill's hammer. And the story of how Beta Ray Bill got the powers of Thor, how he proved himself worthy to Odin to get his own hammer and stuff. Beta Ray Bill's an incredible character. I know he's been on a lot of the Marvel cartoons we saw growing up. I'm talking the good cartoons from the 90s, Mike. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like Captain America and the Avengers and Fantastic Four and stuff, like the Silver Surfer, which I think only lasted 1 season. Beta Ray Bill made cameos in a lot of those. Beta Ray Bill is an incredible character with the powers of Thor. So I was very excited to see that he got added to this lineup. Disappointed that he's actually not in the demo.
You don't want to play as Phyla-Vell?
Oh, some of the people, like, honestly,
I want to play as
Rocket's
Beta
awesome,
Ray Bill.
but fuck Rocket.
I want to play as Beta Ray Bill. That's what I want to play as.
There was a lot to unpack there, P-Dubs, obviously, but to shorten it up for everybody and just make it simple for them to understand P-Dubs and his love of Thor, P-Dubs is in the closet for Thor.
Everything with you goes back to
always
game
sexual, isn't it?
jokes.
My God.
Always sexual in nature.
I'd be more
even-
concerned about the horse-faced hero.
You
he-
think after 200
regard.
episodes, we'd help Fox turn over a new leaf to professional broadcasting, Mike. But no, here we
And now
are.
it's just crude sex.
Back to slinging out that kind of content. Beta Ray Bill's
Oh,
incredible.
It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse.
Definitely before it gets any better. So you have a limited roster.
But
I mean,
that's a
listen,
good thing. That's a good thing
but
because
it's so fun. I mean, it really is. I mean, it's to say that it's easy is the understatement of the century. This is bonehead, simplistic. It was more like a tech demo than a game demo. They're just like showing you, hey, this is you doing the moves without really any danger whatsoever of any kind of challenge, I guess. But some of the special moves are nuts. I loved playing as Rocket Raccoon because he's not physically powerful, but he's got all the tech. He's got all the guns. He uses a rocket to do like a double jump where everybody else can kind of jump because they have super strength.
Right.
When he slides and kicks somebody, he leaves a mine behind him, so somebody will blow up. You know, there's a lot of super cool little animations. Of course, this is his super. He just breaks out all the guns and shoots everybody on screen. So there is a ton of character in this. I like how the sprites are a little bit bigger than what we saw with the Ninja Turtles game, Splinter's Revenge. So
Shredder's Revenge.
Shredder's Revenge,
Yeah.
not Splinter's Revenge. That's the sequel. Shredder's Revenge had that was like my one complaint. They all seemed a little bit too small. It's a little bit better proportioned in this, but still very much kind of rounded and cartoony.
Well,
and
I'm glad you mentioned that, because when they first started showing the trailer and stuff, although we were excited for it, it did look like the characters were going to be small, the camera zoomed out, kind of like Captain America and the Avengers, which is a great game, great classic arcade game, except the camera view sucks. Imagine if that camera was closer and the sprites, the characters were bigger, the game would have been so much better. But then now seeing everyone playing the game this last week, I'm like, oh, it looks perfect. It's just where it needs to be, in my opinion.
So I want to go back and talk about the heroes. This is where Emu and Tribute, which is the company actually making the game, they're brilliant because, obviously there's a lot of people missing, but Fox, you nailed it. One of the downfalls with Shredder's Revenge is they were limited on the DLC they could do on that. You had April, you had like Mondo Gecko.
Splinter.
There's only so many heroes you can add, but the Marvel universe is limitless. They're gonna make so much DLC, man. We're gonna be bleeding out the eyes with DLC.
I hope they just keep adding more and more and more characters to this. And I don't mind the lineup that they've chosen. Like, when they first started announcing characters, a lot of people were like, oh, is this the B Squad? Like, what the heck? It's the B Squad. I love the fact that we're getting characters like Venom and She-Hulk and Beta Ray Bill. You know what I mean? Like,
cool.
It's better than just saying, okay, here's Thor, Captain America, Wolverine, and Iron Man. Have fun. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's great we're getting all these characters.
Well, I will say also, it's also a good nostalgia nod, because if you talk about probably the most renowned Marvel beat 'em ups from the past, you got Captain America and the Avengers. That's why Captain America's there. X-Men the arcade game, you got Wolverine and Storm. But then the other one, which is not an arcade game, is Spider-Man Venom Maximum Carnage. And of course, you've got Spider-Man and Venom, and it's a double up game. So they are just hitting nostalgia on all fronts. This is what they do so good. Going back to Shredder's Revenge, like, these guys are killing it.
And I love the characters themselves, the character models. I mean, like, kind of cartoonish, rounded edges and all that, but still has a little bit of an edge to it. And the character interactions. I mean, first off, you go with Wolverine, but you have the brown suit. So that's kind of like a deep cut right there. So that's always been my favorite. Anyway, it's more
X-Men
of a stealth
arcade
kind of look to it. Yes, absolutely love it. But then the interactions with Venom, not just being a big, scary guy in a black suit, but he's interacting with the symbiote. Like, there's all this conversation and characterization going back and forth. And the move variety is actually pretty cool. Like, it's just little things like when you jump with Spider-Man and do like a double jump, you swing, obviously, because he's Spider-Man. A lot of little touches here and there that is going to provide, I think, a lot of uniqueness, to each character, not just feeling like a reskin of the same person with the same move set. And yeah, the DLC is going to flow like wine.
Did you also notice they didn't cheap out on the voice actors? Like, I'm not 100% sure if it's Calvin Dodd, but I'm 100% sure that Wolverine's voice actor is the exact same one from Marvel Superheroes, like the same one they use in the Capcom games, Spider-Man 2. So they're bringing that level of nostalgia too, even through the voice actors, making sure they have the right people.
I think the game looks great. And before we get into the next topic, I want to go ahead and do a giveaway real quick, because it is the 200th episode, everybody. So get your typing fingers ready. We're going to do a hashtag in just a second. Let me go ahead and share this. And for those of you who don't know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the phrase that I want you to type into the comments section. And all you have to do is type it in exactly as I have it. And then we'll run this for, a few minutes, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And we're going to draw a winner right now. Let's go on over to the giveaway tool. Boom. Here it is, everybody. Hashtag 200th. Hashtag 200TH. That's the hashtag. Type that in now, and you'll be automatically entered to win a giveaway, a merch giveaway, something from the store. Anything from the store. One single item. So it's a hat, a sweater, a hoodie, a bathrobe, whatever you want. Whatever you want. But it's going to have my 19K Fox on it, which will make it infinitely better. So hashtag 200th, guys. Put it in the chat. And as
Oh,
soon
please tell
as
me you're
what
going to
was the
send
other
this guy a
ones?
pair of tidy whities. That would just be perfect.
You know what? I'm adding that to the list now that you said that.
Add
Let me
a
just
tidy
add that.
whities with a
Tidy
19K
Whitey,
Fox logo on them. That'd be
the
hilarious.
19K Fox Tidy Whitey
It'd be
bundle. You want to?
hilarious.
I would like 3 pair, not just one. That'd be great.
Guys, we've
One in each
stayed in
color.
the same Airbnbs as Fox. Let me tell you, tidy whities are appropriate for this.
I think so. I think so. You want to show off the glutes, boys. You don't want to have baggy boxers. Come on. You want to show everybody what you're working with. And tidy whities are the way you do that. Classy. Okay, we'll let that go for a little bit longer, everybody. Hashtag 200th. Now let's move on to the next
Tidy
topic.
whities, where nuts go to shrivel up and die.
No, that's where they go to be supported. Okay?
Hmm.
All right. The nice
Okay.
pouch in the front. It's
Okay.
support. I want to talk to you guys about this, the Atari GameStation Go. We've all had some looks at this. Some videos have been done by a few of us. What are your thoughts on this now that I got you on the show? I kind of want to give you the opportunity to talk about this and maybe talk about how this could be, if this is successful. Could we see more of these, or is this just another handheld? It's just a one and done, and we're never going to see anything like this? Or do you think there's something to this very unique control scheme? Mike, go ahead.
It's really interesting. I saw this originally at CES last year, and I was like, "Oh, it's another, My Arcade handheld. I don't think this is for me." But when they actually announced it, they added the recharge games, and like seeing the trackball and the spinner and everything there, and I was like, "That's really unique, right? There's no real way to play like Atari games with all these options." Kind of on the go and portable and stuff like that. So I actually got really interested in. Love the artwork. The artwork is so reminiscent of the Pong pub table back in the day. So I think it's cool. I think there's opportunity to do other ones of these, but I mean, like say you do a Capcom one. Like, who gives a shit about Capcom? Like, you don't need a trackball. You don't need a spinner for Capcom. You're just gonna need your buttons. It's mostly fighting games, beat 'em ups. So I think this works really well for Atari. I don't know how well it will transition for other licenses, but of course, I'm happy to be surprised too.
What about different control schemes, unique control schemes? That's what this thing kind of stands out as far as something purpose built for Atari games. Is there anything else out there? I mean, you're not going to have some kind of portable with a big steering yoke, a flight yoke. I mean, what other purpose could this serve? Or is this really just it?
Well, I don't know. That's what I mentioned. It depends entirely on what other companies they go with. I mean, this is obviously it for the Atari one, but like what other companies they work with, what kind of games they have. Like I just mentioned Capcom. I mean, you could do a fighting one where you have your buttons laid out pretty good, maybe a Neo Geo where you have the original setup. But Atari is so unique and so special with their arcade setup to need the spinner and the trackball. I don't know if there's other implements that you could do. Like you said, I mean, I don't think you could do a pole position with this unless you make a little tiny steering wheel out of the spinner, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. And to your point, okay, Capcom, well, that's a 6-button, fighter setup. It's pretty generic. You can use that for anybody. I mean, there was they had a prototype at CES and it had, Street Fighter on it, but it was more along the same lines of this, like the exact same form factor, exact same screen size. The buttons were basically the same, nothing much different. I don't see any reason why I would go out and spend $180 on a Capcom version of this, and Capcom is just, that's just the example. Mortal Kombat, like a midway handheld, with a certain button layout. I don't know. I think that this is cool for Atari. But
yes.
I think this may be a one and done thing. I don't know what else. I don't know. I think that there's too many handhelds out there that are better suited with higher power that can run newer games and better games and better suited for an all-in-one experience.
I know Patrick wants to get in, and I'm sorry for cutting you off again, but like 100%. I mean, it's the inclusion of the little tiny trackball. It's the inclusion of the spinner. With these games, the keypad being able to possibly play, Jaguar games on this as well, that makes this so special. I mean, maybe you could do like an Intellivision one, maybe you could do a ColecoVision one, but when you get into Capcom and different companies, like, what difference does it make for that compared to playing on a very cheap version like the Hyper Megatech, or there's so many different options out there that it doesn't have the same excitement for me.
Well, I got confused because they are making another one of these, right? The Atari one's coming out first, but then they're doing the Bandai Namco one, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to have Street Fighter, and it's going to have all the Namco stuff on it. Yep.
Yeah, so, I got a picture here. It's a little blurry, but if you want to share this, Fox. So I kind of agree with Mike, like when it comes to playing all the other games, like really what sharing was canceled. What happened there? Share screen.
I'm not seeing it.
Try that now.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So like here's the this one's going to have the Capcom and I think Bandai Namco as well on it. I kind of agree with Mike. Like, is it really that special playing all those games on the go when we already have a million ways to play those games on the go, right? Whereas the one with the alphanumeric pad and the trackball, the spinner, the Atari one, even if it's a one and done, let's say they cancel this one and this one doesn't even come out, because keep in mind they showed this one at CES. We haven't heard word about it since, right? Yep. So the one that they're hyping right now is the one that's actually coming out, is the Atari. Even if Atari, if that is the only one that comes out, is that a bad thing? Like, in my opinion, this is pretty dang cool. Like, I remember when we were covering CES, although we weren't there, we were covering the news as it dropped. Everyone knows I'm not a big My Arcade fan. There's very few products that I like the pole position. That's pretty much about it. But I said this thing looks cool. Back in January, like this looks like a fun way to play some of these Atari games on the go, sitting on the couch, whatever. So yeah, I'm excited about this one. I didn't pre-order one yet myself, so I'm excited to see how this one goes. I know Gen X Grown Up got his, and he's already been making videos. I think he just dropped a video yesterday showing how to sideload Atari Lynx games on there, right?
Yeah.
And like he's gonna keep doing more videos, how to sideload this. That's what happens when you get yours first before anybody else, right? Like he's moving as quick as he can to make those videos. So, but the side loading feature is huge on here as well. So I think this is a win for My Arcade. I think it's going to be a very cool handheld for everybody to get their hands on. And I don't say that very often about My Arcade. So
no, I think a lot of us forget, though, there is dedicated Atari collectors out there, people that buy everything Atari. So I think this is also going to be huge in that market. Like, it's a good looking device, has stuff both retro, modern. You can also download shit on it. So yeah, this is something I'm very excited about, and good job, My Arcade on doing this. I don't know how it transitions to other companies and stuff, but we'll see in the future. Again, that Capcom Namco, I think that's something that My Arcade hardcores will buy, but I don't know if that'll have the same appeal as the Atari GameStation Go, just because it just doesn't feel special. It doesn't seem like they're adding anything compared to other handhelds.
It looks very generic.
I think it's the unique controls on this, the trackball.
That's the selling point. That's the big selling point.
The alphanumeric gamepad, like that makes you like, oh, that's a really cool way to play these games. Versus, oh, hey, here's another handheld with the same Capcom and Pac-Man games you've played a million times over.
The same 4 buttons,
same joystick, same buttons.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Same
crappy
D-pad. Crappy D-pad. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't sound like
this.
That does not.
I think this is a one and done. I think this is purpose built.
And if it's a one and done
and it looks great,
successful, that's awesome.
I think that's great.
Doesn't.
I don't think it's going to translate, because at $180, I just don't think it's going to translate beyond this. Yeah. This very custom. The thing looks great. I love the colors. I love the layout. The whole glowing ring around the controls, so you know which controls to use per game. It's intuitive.
That's really cool. By the way, that is really
so
cool.
good.
So one thing I think I agree with, because like they released the what is it? I bought one of these and then ended up returning it, and I regret that. But I bought like their Atari GameStation. What was it called? The Atari GameStation Plus or whatever it was. Carl has it.
Player or?
The console.
No, the console. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's another one, and that's another one that was very. A lot of people really well received it. I know my buddy Conti has one. A lot of people really like it. But they're actually coming out with another one of those that's specifically branded Bandai Namco Capcom, and it's kind of like the handheld. It's just like you're like, but why? Like it just
Why?
doesn't make any sense. I think they have access to great licenses. I would love somebody with some vision go in there and kind of work with my arcade, because they can do a lot of really cool stuff. It just feels like they just need a couple minor changes and stuff like that to really make some good products. I'm not talking about ramping them up and making them really fucking expensive. Like I think you can still be cheap to the way they are with their products coming in at a more affordable price point, but maybe design just a little bit better, I think. And having access to the Capcom Bandai Namco license, I just don't think that's a good use of that, the way they're doing it.
Should they increase or decrease the number of joystick players they manufacture?
I don't like the joystick players
don't
at all.
I don't either at all. It's a weird form factor. It doesn't make any sense to me. I think that, I don't know. It's why does Street Fighter and Pac-Man have to live on the same device? I don't know why. That doesn't make a ton of sense to me. You can't purpose build anything if you're going to have that variety of games on there. And I don't know. I think that I would do something more, I don't know, creative, or maybe not even creative. Maybe just something specific for Capcom, specific for Namco.
Yeah.
I mean, be very brand specific. And to Patrick's point, like there's collectors out there, that buy these things and make the Atari device, make the Namco device, make the Street Fighter device, and people will buy it just, if for nothing else, just to collect it.
Yeah, 100%. Like if you did very specific Capcom Go that had like a good 6-button layout, and then you could set it up where you could actually screw in like a fight stick to go on top of that D-pad and like fold it and have like a tabletop. I think that would do fantastically. And then again, same thing with the Namco, being able to rotate the screen to put it in which aspect ratio you wanted for the Capcom games, make it a little bit more like an EXP, Evercade EXP. That's the kind of stuff that I think they should, look at doing, but not just sticking two big brand names into this junky thing and selling it for $180. Like, it just doesn't track for me.
I don't think it's going to exist beyond Atari, and I don't have a problem with that. I think that it seems like
I think this device looks fucking awesome.
Yeah,
right?
I think it's sick. I think it's going to be fun to play. But yeah, maybe don't invest too much of your resources into trying to replicate this, because I don't know that you can necessarily do that. Look at different form factors. You the games you're trying to showcase.
You can, not necessarily with different form factors. You can make more of these, but you just gotta, find that niche, find that special thing with the controls, like you did with the Atari, to kind of sell it. Because again, the handheld market is so stuffed with different options. Like, it's overflowing with options. In order to do something, you have to do exactly what you did with this, make it really fucking unique.
Guys, let's take a brief second and let's go ahead and do the drawing. We got 82 entries. Thank you everybody for jumping in, and let's go ahead and see if we can't get a winner.
Who's getting the 19K Fox Tidy Whiteys? Who's getting them?
Or G-string. We're not going to put you in a box, whatever you want. Hey,
Game Broker, congratulations.
Oh, that's perfect.
Let us know what size Tidy Whiteys you need, buddy.
I want to see you in the Tidy Whiteys for sure. That's going to be awesome. Thank you so much, buddy. Game Broker, I know you probably know the drill. I think you may have even won once before. Just shoot me an email. All the winners, shoot me an email tonight. Where is it at? Tonight or tomorrow? At your convenience. To 19kfox1@gmail.com. Let me know what you want from the store and where you want me to send it. Any single item, I don't care what it is, hat, hoodie. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and entering to win and winning. So there you go. Game Broker 84. Guys, let's move into another topic. Something a little more pertinent, something a little more important to the foundation of the hobby, the community, the thing that could be the most meaningful. And
Baby
before we get
Shark.
to that, let's go ahead and bring in
This is gonna be
Kong.
Baby Shark, isn't it?
Be the man. You got to be here for this one. This is going to the
Kongs
core.
are us is here. I'm so excited. How are you, B? Good to see you, man.
Doing all right, thank you.
How was family day, family evening? Good.
It's good, birthdays are, they happen every year. So, 200th episodes only happen once. So
That's right.
Thank you. That's right.
So
it-
I went
just
to
really-
I went to Costco today, by the way, B, and the entire time I was walking around, and I took some video footage of a couple arcade related products there today.
yeah,
I kept thinking of B, and
I'm a Costco channel now. Right?
I was like, B is totally a Costco channel now. Like people don't realize it. B is
It's not a
one of
bad
those
idea.
Costco deals channels, and dude, you're gonna
Yeah.
make so much money. It's gonna be great.
So good. So worth
So-
the 10 minutes
so
of footage and beating up a
re-
kid for that pinball machine.
Really quickly, I know Fox, you also invited our good buddy Justin as well to join us, and unfortunately,
Right.
B is one of his children's birthday, and Justin celebrating his anniversary today. Can I just take a minute to say, I think I want to be Justin when I grow up. Like he has got the coolest basement in the entire world,
think
and
so.
I can't wait till you guys see what his wife picked him up for their anniversary, because it is the coolest shit I have ever seen in my life. I am so jealous.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah, Justin is living his best life for sure. So yeah, we miss him on YouTube, but I think Justin is doing
doing
just
all
fine.
right.
But let's get to something really important, and I really want to bring this up. It's probably, if I had one topic to cover tonight,
It's
it
gonna
would
be
be
Baby
this,
Shark.
and it is of course
I knew
Baby
it.
Shark.
I knew it.
And I really want to get Mike's take, because I think you're the only one that has had a chance to play this.
I
Let
will
us know. I know
never-
you live
I
streamed
will
it.
never buy this. I will never
What?
play it.
$8 for a single table. Mike, is it worth our hard-earned money?
You know, obviously, it's a theme that nobody here is going to be really super excited about. It's not a theme that I was jumping for joy about, but it's actually really good. It's colorful, it's bright, the music's fun, plays well, especially for a even though this is an AtGames original, it's still that Magic Pixel Zachariah Deluxe setup. And we only got 2 flippers, got a pretty open play field, and
I heard
the
there was
rules
a
are really
Michael
good.
B mode, right? Isn't it called?
Yeah,
Baby
yeah,
mode?
yeah.
B mode?
Well, that's another cool one as well, because one thing they did that I actually find really interesting is, obviously this is not a theme for adults. They put a baby mode in there for people to make it like super easy. So it's also a good, like if you want to teach your kids how to play pinball and give them kind of an easier time, that's a really good option for like a learning mode. And like people said, it works for Michael B too, because apparently I suck at pinball. But one thing that they did fuck up with, because I mean, I hate to say this because it is kind of a win. The game is good, but they also didn't separate the baby mode from their leaderboards, which are also tied into the IAPA leaderboards, or the International Pinball Association. The actual term. What is it?
IFPA pinball.
IFPA.
Yeah.
IFPA.
So-
IFPA.
If you're on baby mode, you can score like a gajillion points in Baby Shark and make the IAPA leaderboards by doing it. Obviously, that baby mode should have been negated from the scores, and the scores should only be for the real mode, Shark mode. But I don't know what they were thinking. There's tons of scores up there that people are very proud of, where they've got 18 gajillion points, and it came from baby mode.
And you didn't
Is
get
it,
there with baby mode?
I played it once on baby mode, and I was like, "This is not for me." I would
Is this
rather
something that have you had the kids try this? I mean, you've got young
not
kids
yet.
like mine.
No, haven't had a chance. I had a very busy weekend of falling asleep, going to Burger King, falling asleep, waking up, going to Burger King, and falling asleep.
That's difficult, and we're all praying for you, I'm sure. Yeah. Is it just me, or does it seem like it's maybe something that's kind of missing the mark? Isn't the Baby Shark demographic like 5 and under? Now, well, B's had enough of this.
I think B had enough of B talking. Jesus.
Well, it happens. But you know what? You lose one and you gain one more. This is how we do it. There we go.
Hey guys,
Oh boy.
Yeah.
let's make sure
All right,
there's
hey,
no echo, right?
Fox, I'm gonna log out and
Okay.
log back in because StreamYard is making me look all blurry according to the audience. So let's see if that fixes it.
Sounds good. I'll see you in a minute. StreamYards is coming in clutch. Thank
You
so
lose
much,
another.
StreamYards.
And who else is going to join?
And we have nobody. But we do, while he's gone, let's go ahead. I'm going to share the stream one more time. I'm going to do another giveaway. Not going to do a big deal, make a big deal about it. We're just going to share it real quick. And guys, get your fingers ready. Go ahead and type in hashtag mini more. Hashtag mini more for a chance to win another thing from the store. It doesn't have to be underwear. It can be really whatever you want. But for some reason, Mike is fixated on the underwear. Or maybe that was Patrick. I think it was Patrick.
That was Patrick. Patrick was very concerned about your underwear.
Weird underwear fetish.
He
So
thinks about
hashtag
it
mini
while
more.
he's in the closet reading his Thor comics.
Well, his Beta Ray comic. Yeah. He's beating his Beta Ray. That's what he's doing. It's all kind of wrong, I know. And he's back. There you go. Looking good.
Hopefully I look
Looking
better.
good. No, looking
Hopefully.
great.
Thanks.
Pretty good.
So
Good to see you,
so-
Justin. I saw what
Always good to see
the.
you.
Did you tell while I was away? Did you tell people what your
No,
wife
go ahead,
got you?
Justin.
I
us
have
tell
not mentioned anything about
You want to
it.
share it?
Sure.
Tell them.
Okay,
Show the
so
picture. Show the picture.
Today is our 26th year anniversary. So about 4 o'clock, we went out. Just a disclaimer: I love my family, and I'm streaming on the same day as my anniversary. So the
Thank you
events.
for letting us know you love your family. I
That's
appreciate
right. The festivities started earlier today. We're in the wind down period. I didn't, I was once everything had fully wind down, and I was like, "Hey, there's this podcast." My wife's like, "Yeah, please, we're good."
Good.
Anyway, so there was a gift exchanged, all gaming related, because another disclaimer: I like games. So my wife got a lot of Animal Crossing stuff. My daughter got a Legend of Zelda stuff. I got the Office stuff, and then some other guitar and gaming related. But the big gaming thing is my wife wants me to go pick up an arcade in Chicago next Saturday.
First off, before we do the reveal, did she find this or did you find this and you like told her about it or?
It's one of those things where I didn't know, like I mentioned it, but I didn't know it was like going to turn into the thing, I was saying how there's a handful. Yeah. So this, we have an agreement between myself, my wife, and the owner of this Return of the Jedi original arcade in.
Man, come on.
So I looked at it, I'd mentioned that there's this really good one there, but I don't know if I should get it. And she, for the anniversary, she's like, by the way, you're getting that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Dude.
So the person fully refurbished it. It's all freshly powder coated. Like it's in mint condition.
It's beautiful.
It is absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Congratulations, dude. That is. Almost thought it was fake. Like when you posted the picture in our chat, I'm like, what?
It looks AI, right? It could be, maybe. I mean, I
Maybe.
texted the dude. I have his phone number now. Maybe. I mean, I went in there. There's another picture of it. I didn't send you guys. It shows a dog in the background, so it's probably real. I don't know. Maybe the whole thing is. I'm gonna go there and get mugged. Maybe.
Well, let's
But
hope that doesn't
Or
happen.
wrapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have. Fox and I, we went to random strangers' houses a few times, and
it worked
Yeah,
out
but
all right.
Fox had his gun though. You were all right though.
That's true.
Fox.
I did have.
Fox, what you doing next Saturday? You want to come up to Chicago?
I think I'm going to Chicago to help a buddy.
Yeah, I think you should actually. All kidding aside, just
It
to be
is Chicago.
safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Could be
so
one.
so while all of you guys are buying your basic fun Return of the Jedi Star Wars, Justin's going to be at home going.
I am so jealous. Like I've told this story a couple times years ago before I got the first arcade OneUp Star Wars, and I will tell you, before I got my Star Wars, I watched Justin's review of Star Wars like a million times. I watched Patrick's video too, which was awesome, but it actually didn't tell me anything about the arcade. So I went back to Justin's.
What are you talking about?
You made a video on the arcade OneUp Star Wars, which was excellent. You did this whole thing about like running in the street and like the AT-AT shot.
That wasn't a review. That
No,
was
it
just
wasn't a review.
That was just
Yeah.
a funny video. That had
Yes,
That was
Yeah.
a fun.
If you were
Yeah.
looking for a review, you should have watched his video for sure.
that's exactly what I just said.
All right. Well, let's just put the two videos in context before you shit all over my hard work, Mike. I worked hard on that.
Patrick's
5
video
years
was
ago.
awesome, by the way. Go
It was
check it out.
110 degrees in the desert. I'm in a full-on orange flight suit, trying to make a shitty video for your entertainment, and you're complaining? Get out of here, Mike.
How old was your son when that? Because he was filming it, right? He was the camera guy. I
Yeah,
assume?
my son was the camera guy.
So he was like
Yeah.
what, 13 or something?
No. He was older.
Was he
He was
older?
older.
Because I'm just thinking it's been a while, like 5.
He was like 18. He was like
Okay.
18 because that was
Oh,
like
okay.
6 years ago. So yeah, he's
Okay.
So, going back to the story, at the time, randomly, because no arcades ever come up here, someone actually posted a Return of the Jedi arcade cabinet for $600 Canadian, and I struggled because I was like, I should get this, or I want the arcade OneUp one because it has all the games, and I always regret passing up on the original Return of the Jedi for $600, and very jealous about what
for the
Justin.
OG.
I know.
Here's the problem, and okay, so yeah, so I'm buying the Return of the Jedi, and I thought to myself, okay, so do I get the main one too? The big one, but I still have a struggle. Like I'm unlike Fox. Like Fox's game room, and this is weird. Everyone would be like, you have all these pinball machines, but I'm about to say I don't like overly large arcades. It sounds hypocritical because I have large pinball machines, but there's a difference. These are like 200 pounds, 250. They're easy to roll around. You can literally lift them up yourself, right? And you can get them on a dolly. But when you have like 25-inch, like they're huge. Like Fox is a strong guy, but I don't know how he got that Star Wars machine down there by himself.
In pieces.
In pieces.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, you have to disassemble these things. There's a topper, there's a base, there's all this stuff. Yeah, it's multiple pieces. They come together sort of like Voltron, but not as cool without the music. But still, it's just kind of like that. But
So
it's
your Neo
it is
Geo
a
is tough,
task.
right?
What's that?
The Neo Geo is the tough one, right? Because that's
The Neo Geo was tough because there was no disassembly.
Yeah.
It's like, and it's got the real monitor in it. It's like, but even with the Big Blue, I could take off the control panel, and it was a little bit easier to finagle. But yeah, that was tough. The Road Blasters isn't quite that bad. But what is going to make everything a bit easier is a $5 super chat.
There you go.
$5 super chat from Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger. Thank you so much for always contributing and supporting my channel and everybody else's channel. It's amazing.
Almost everybody else's channel. Some of the people he
Well,
supports, I don't agree with.
Well, we don't. I fully agree with that.
well,
Yeah.
isn't it kind that he supports you and other people too?
Yeah.
Congrats, Fox, on 200 episodes. That's one short. The Office. Cheers.
Some people are bleeding you dry, Ezekiel, and you need to cut bait.
Absolutely. And speaking of bleeding you dry, he actually helped me out with something. If you're a member of the channel, you already know this. I'm going to show everybody else. So my hats are pretty basic. You got the white lettering. You can get the other one that's all black. But if you become a member, and if you become, more importantly, a platinum member, which is 2 years of support at $5 a month, you will receive the 19K Fox Platinum hat. This is not for sale, never going to be for sale. This is only going to be something you will be awarded if you achieve said status. The back is not white. It's
I'm
like a
wondering,
silver
do
color.
I qualify?
It's yes, after 24 months, you will get the 19K Fox Platinum hat, and Ezekiel did help me out with that. So, man, really do appreciate it. It's a great looking hat. It's a great looking hat. So yes, that's part of the prize pack you get after 24 months of support of said channel. And before we go on to the next topic, guys, let's go ahead and do the drawing again real quick.
What are we giving away now? We're giving away the
We're
hat.
going to give away more Tidy Whities, hats,
hat
whatever
that
you want.
you can't
go to
get.
the store. You decide. Whatever you want. It's up to you. I'm not going to.
What do I have to do to get a gold member hat? Like what kind of?
Dang it! I'm only at 10 months.
Gold members.
Merch.
There's no hat for gold members. Maybe like a sock, but
How
not a
about you
pair
give
of
away?
socks.
How about you
One
give away
sock.
that? How about let's go wild? You
Let's
got
go
a
wild.
Unico Nova Bass. Unico
Bass.
Nova Blast.
A Nova Blast?
Nova
Oh my
Blast already in a box, ready
In a
to be
box?
shipped to somebody, Fox. Let's go nuts and give that away to a viewer right now.
Well, let's,
Celebrate 200.
Let's crawl before we walk, shall we? Let's let's just move on to this giveaway of one item from my store, whatever you want. 65 entries. Thank you so much for jumping in and playing the game. Let's go ahead and draw. Who
Big
will
money, big money, no
win?
whammy, no whammy.
No whammy. Come on, here we
that
go.
hat that no one can
It
get.
is
MSU Rich!
Nice.
There you go.
Congratulations.
MSU Rich. There you go.
very, very good. That's awesome. A couple long-time supporters of the channel winning
Is
tonight. That's
MG
great.
here? I thought I saw. Yep.
Pumpkin
MG
Spice
started.
MG is here. Yes.
Yeah.
Love MG.
Did you guys catch? I like it blew me away. So what Ezekiel was saying was The Office has 201 episodes.
That's
I
right.
didn't think about that. Fox has one more, and then its final. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
And then here's the difference between Fox's content and The Office. While there'll be millions and millions and millions of people that will just keep watching The Office over and over again, nobody will rewatch 1985.
If he stops tomorrow, it'll just be gone. No one will
That's it.
care.
It's like
That's why I'll keep going.
Okay.
Because I don't. Because
That's why
unlike
he's
The
not
Office,
stopping.
I don't know
Yeah.
when to stop.
Yeah.
That's right. MSU Rich, give me an email, man. Let me know what you want.
I like that good people win. I don't like being on
Yeah.
shows and they give away stuff and then they go to douchebags.
Oh,
So
Wait, how many
It's
more
good to see.
giveaways do we have?
So just a disclaimer: no one here is calling anyone out there a douchebag.
Michael B hasn't done a giveaway or given anyone else a super chat in 5 years, guys. So
that's not true.
that's all we need to know.
Even Rexer would refute that. He saw me super chat that gaming show there about 2 weeks ago.
One super chat.
No.
It was a big deal.
You're trying to create a
big
narrative
deal.
that doesn't exist because of your bad narcissism.
You're trying to create a narrative that doesn't.
It's true.
God.
Ask Fox.
Fake news. That's right.
I spend way more on super chats supporting other content creators than I make on super chats on my channel.
Oh, here we go. Like, Jesus
Because
Christ,
we-
B-dubs. Yes, we
It's
all know
time
you're
to virtue
awesome.
signal, Mike.
We
It's time to
care
virtue
because-
signal. So yeah. Oh yeah, and no giveaways, MG. That's right. He isn't giving away anything.
Oh my God. Let's beat
That's
up on
not true
Mike
either.
today.
I have given away recently. Just not enough for MG. He expects every channel to give him something for watching because his fucking viewership is worth so much, right? He adds
Well,
so
I-
much to the
I
conversation.
think it's that our
Jesus.
content is just that
Man.
bad. That we should be paying people to watch it.
I
So
just
the-
realized P-Dubs is an expert on getting Mike wound up. Like, I thought I was
Hey,
good.
I was
No,
going to leave
no,
Mike
no,
alone,
no.
and he started going in on me the
That's
minute
right.
I had joined the show. He
Mike
started going
started.
in on me.
What are you doing there? What's with the head movement?
He's
No,
been
you
so
didn't,
mean to me.
girlfriend.
He's been so mean to me ever
Oh
since
my
he's
God.
like, I'm going to be nicer to Nostalgia. He's been so mean to me lately, Justin. Like, I don't know how much longer I can take it
know.
before I snap. You know? God. Anyway, let's.
Tune in to Super Game Dudes this Friday to see if he does finally snap.
I might snap. There might be sand in my vag come Friday. Let's go, Fox. What's the next topic?
Next topic, arcade classics. They have their own store on Amazon. It's kind of empty right now. It's full of pictures and images, nothing you can really buy. There seems to be a whole lack of Supreme representation.
Yeah.
Ultras are what they are. We'll talk about that in a second. But I wanted to
Yeah.
call your attention to the Countercade situation, or in this case, the Counter series. This looks
One
very
second,
familiar.
one
Go ahead.
second, Foxy. Go back for a second. I agree with you. I noticed that there was very little support for the whole Supreme series. But one thing you got to remember, Supreme series is locked to club stores. So, of course, they're not going to have it up on the Amazon store or much advertising for it. So there's a reason for it. It sucks. Makes me concerned as well because I'm like, where are the Supremes? Where are the Turtles? But, it is what it is.
Yes, but when you have on your Amazon store a picture of the Supreme, everybody's going to ask, "Ooh, that one's neat. Where's that one?" If you go
There
to the
is
Amazon
one
store-
there for WrestleFest.
Yeah.
There is?
4-player coin door. Everybody's like, "Ooh, pretty. I like that one, Mom. Let's get that one."
Well, also, you don't
And
want to
it's
show
not
off
there.
the Supremes because they look so much better than all the rest of the crap
all the
you're
other
selling.
garbage.
So why would you buy any of this crap that's available on Amazon when there's better options?
Let's put the Ford Mustang out front, but we only have Pintos in the back.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So I was looking at everything, and we'll talk about the Ultras and Supremes in a second, but the Countercades, especially these two,
No.
look strikingly similar to something else we've seen in the past, guys. Remember the toy store channel went to the Miami store and he was checking everything out, looking around and looking at this and that. And we saw these Countercades and all these like possibilities of what was going to happen.
Go back.
And you-
go back one.
Yeah, you
go
go
back
back.
one.
There.
No, different buttons, Fox. You're way off. Way off.
You
The
let me
buttons
get
are
to the
different.
damn point, Patrick. Always
All
jump
right,
at
get to the
gun.
point,
We can have
Fox.
it.
God,
You got to make it last. You can't
There's a fun logo in the top
get
corner.
it over
skip the
with.
foreplay,
Come on.
Fox. Give me the
No,
facts.
we have to have the
Give me the
foreplay.
facts, Fox.
So if you look at the Tempest, the ball in the controller in the center, right? The spinner in the middle, is not directly in the center. It's off to one side for the arcade 1UP version.
Oh, it's got
But
the
it's
3 buttons going vertical and horizontal,
in
just
center.
like this one. It
And
does.
5 buttons right there. Like I think I have another. Well, that's the far.
Oh
away
my
view.
God, it's the same product.
It's the same
then-
manufacturer.
Look at the joy. The only difference in the joust, obviously, is there's a different button layout. But the control panel is in between the two side panels. Over here, it's actually sitting on top. So different buttons. But
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is going to be like that Frogger countercade all over again. We're going to get the WrestleFest countercade, peel the artwork on the side,
it's going to be.
and there's
Frogger
going to be
underneath.
joust artwork underneath it.
Oh my God.
Just like, guys, remember the Pac-Man Frogger one where people would peel it and there was Frogger artwork
Oh my
underneath?
God, yes.
God, that was hilarious.
It's exactly the same.
It's
And which I guess is fine. But let's take a look at some of the other stuff. I don't know if we're going to see a return of the 2-player variants. Obviously, I think the shark fin design has gone by the wayside. But maybe we could see more stuff. It'd be nice to see those again. But the question that I have for you is simply this: is being an exact copy of an arcade 1UP, generally speaking, countercades and whatever, is that a good thing or is it a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing because guess what? Arcade 1UP sold 4 million products. Whether you have a YouTube channel that you shit on them weekly about it or not, they were pretty successful for a good time. And although they're kind of going down the tubes, mostly due to poor leadership and management decisions, whatchamacallit, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think there's a market for these. So I think they're still going to sell, whether people scream, cry, and complain on Reddit, Facebook, or YouTube about them. They're going to sell. So people like the smaller countercades. They're going to sell. So,
Justin, what are your thoughts? Just generally speaking about the countercades, obviously, but all the products. Is it a good idea to be an exact copy or not? Good
is
or bad?
B back? Where's B?
I think it's
Is it
one of those things, our classic conversation where it's like, what's the target market? Is it the ones that already have Arcade 1UP, the existing market, or are you trying to find new people?
But speaking of finding new people, here's 2 more. We are incredibly honored to have
maximize that
Lee
screen.
here. What's going on, guys?
I had somebody that really thought she wanted to join because it is the 200th episode.
200 subscriber, congratulations!
Yeah.
Congrats on
Yay.
200 subscribers.
Celebrate every
subscribers.
milestone, right?
Let's go full screen on the
Very
Kongs
good.
here, Fox. That way the audience can enjoy the cosplay efforts by these
Whoa.
two
I
lovely
love to
Oh,
cosplay.
members
Yeah.
of the community.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Things are
Oh,
happening.
look at how
Yeah.
great they look. Oh,
This one, I
adorable.
mean, she is the full package. I mean,
I
yes.
cannot stand up because I'm not wearing pants.
Yeah, you are.
That's all the reason.
Neither can I. Neither can I,
Neither
Mrs.
can I.
Cogs.
That's
Neither
right.
can I.
Okay.
Neither am I. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the show.
Well, congratulations on your 200th subscriber.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Such a wonderful milestone.
Yeah.
Congrats on 200 subs, Fox. You're killing it.
You're killing it, Fox. 200 subs.
Oh,
It's not
4
200?
years and 7 months.
200 episodes.
Oh,
200
shit.
episodes. 4 years.
Congratulations on your 200th episode.
She thought I only had 200 subscribers.
I was 200. I was like, let's get dressed.
You're killing it, Fox.
Bless
Okay.
him.
Yeah.
No,
That
it's
influencer.
it's been an awesome ride, and we're talking about the latest and greatest knockoffs to Arcade 1UP, I guess. B, have
Oh,
you
yeah.
informed the wife of the
We got more arcades for you to
Oh,
climb
the
in,
arcade.
Mrs. Kongs. More arcades for you to climb inside.
We ain't getting this shit.
No, I'm 100% all in now. Not those countercades, but these countercades.
Oh, you shill. You're a
I mean,
freaking shill. Get
Come
out of
on,
here.
right
This
there.
is a countercade that is
That's
really
garbage.
all about
That's
it these
garbage.
days. I thought we were also celebrating Justin for his 200th pinball machine behind
Yeah,
him. I
200.
mean,
Yes,
that
yes,
collection has
congratulations.
grown
Yeah, thank you.
exponentially too, right?
200.
$200,000 spent on home arcade products. Yeah.
Not quite, but close.
Justin literally has spent the same amount on pinball machines that I spent on buying my house. Like, it's wild.
earlier today. So I have a spreadsheet that
Yeah.
documents everything I spend on, and I looked at it today, and I thought, wow, I could sell all my stuff and buy a house with it. Is
You don't
why?
want to think about it in those
And like
terms.
he's accumulated that collection in 2 years. Like think about that.
Yeah.
Two houses.
2022.
Yeah.
It's 3 years.
Thanks, James, for the $2,
Yeah.
brother. Really do appreciate you.
Yep.
Yeah. So how long has it been, Justin, since you've been on this buying spree? 2 years, 2.5, 1.5?
I don't know. What I
You have a
okay.
spreadsheet.
I did look at the spreadsheet. I bought 10 pinball machines in the
What
last
do
10
you
years.
tell the accountant, and what do
For
you
the
tell
previous
others?
year. So
Ah,
there
yeah.
was an acceleration.
So it's pretty clear that Justin sells meth, and that's the only way this can make
I
Well,
sense.
was
that's
about
the
to
only
say,
reason
when
why
did I
it's-
start the binge? Yeah, when I started selling meth. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
That's when the purchases went way
when
up.
the
Yeah.
purchases went way up. Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
Depends on the pinball machine, Nova Sonic.
So-
He's saying at least they don't really lose value.
Okay, I'll
Depends on the game.
I
I'll
think
let you guys
Patrick
in
may have
on-
some different.
a lot of people are going to wonder how
You
I got
have
this
to
money.
ask
So
behind,
I can let you in.
Michael B. There's a, what was it, Baby Shark pinball? Has that lost value, or what's happening here?
No, that is increased in value. Baby Shark has brought AtGames into the fold. They're now the
Oh,
most
God.
expensive pinball machine of all time. Baby
that?
Shark has won the
$8 to
race.
$9. Yes.
I play it.
Too
It's the
funny.
only game that has the difficulty that I can achieve at.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a baby mode for Michael B specifically.
For the babies.
Do you sing like Baby Shark the entire time?
Yes, they give you extra.
Oh,
points
actually,
with the mic.
no. There's a multi-ball mode called the Clam Jam, and I just sing Clam Jam to the song of the Space Jam song. Everybody get ready for the Clam Jam.
Wait, is this for you or for your children?
a little bit of column
it's-
A, a little bit
yeah.
of column B.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So what does
Clam
that sound like? Daddy needs some daddy time.
hmm I gotta play with my baby sharks.
Oh wow.
Wow.
They just like
This-
flipping.
I think someone should tell her that it's just a single virtual game on a machine, so she doesn't think I spent $15,000 on a Baby
baby
Shark pinball.
Well, no, he's betting something hard.
Mhm.
So rude.
It's so good to have you back. I love the innuendo. The Baby Shark theme song, like it ripped off chords from American Woman. Oh, there you go. That's a good way to think about that, I guess. So final thoughts, guys. Where are we at in the grand scheme of things? Are we back? Is home arcades back, or is it pretty much done?
Yeah, Kongs. Sunday fun day. We doing this or what?
Are we
Oh,
bringing
we're
it
back.
back?
a Sunday fun day.
Well,
I
now that
know,
yeah,
is it
now
the
that
return.
now that you
We're
guys
good.
now that home arcade is back, you're gonna get Fox, then Justin and B
Justin,
back to back to back on
Get one
Sunday
All
in
the
the
nights.
chat
time
if you
zone.
want.
Yeah.
The
that.
triple threat shows, and then
Absolutely.
and then on Monday the premium shows from Mike and me
Well,
will be out. You know,
Yeah. I don't know about
so
that.
it'll be crazy. Home arcade is back.
Yeah.
The recap shows from your Friday show, right?
Exactly.
So, is that,
Yeah.
Or is it the precursor to the
We
Friday?
do the same show, but again on our own.
again.
channel.
I actually, unlike Mike, I try to talk about different topics on Mondays than what we talked about during the week.
Mike, you're gonna take that?
Sorry,
Patrick lives in a fantasy world.
Makes sense.
I'm
Yeah.
just poking at Mike because I love
So
him so
it's
hard.
Friday, like an hour before a show. This is not a video.
Oh
Like, he
God,
did
I don't
a
want to talk
live
about
stream.
this again.
He did a
I don't
live
wanna talk
stream
about this again.
talking
Talk about
about
I don't
the
want to talk
basic
about
fun
this
news.
again.
Live stream about the basic fun news, and then
He's
he said this
so
is just to
mad.
complement our
He's
basic
so
fun
mad.
show later.
He's
Then
so
he
mad.
intentionally didn't
He
talk
was
about basic
plugging
fun.
the show.
He didn't. He intentionally didn't talk about basic fun until the end. So we literally didn't do any real coverage of basic fun. Then to heighten his own show because he didn't want to take away from his video earlier. What a
That's not
slime
true.
ball, man.
That is
Hey,
not
Justin,
Go
did I
watch
show you my
Super-
official
only
platform,
about 4% of what Mike said.
I was
Right.
watching, so I've been
4%.
watching this
Awesome,
whole
right?
this whole time.
That's what happens when
I
you
had
hit
to take out the
15,000.
trash, so I
B,
was like,
yours is in the
doing that.
mail. It's just gonna happen.
I stopped. I was
that
waiting
what
for
we get when we
Patrick's
get
reaction to that, and it
200
was
subscribers, you
good,
get
but it
that
wasn't
much.
great.
I'm waiting
Yeah.
on my wife.
It was all right.
When is
Anyways,
Friday night coming back? I mean,
Yeah, Friday night.
yeah. I mean, there's what was it? You could redo Basic Fun Weekly now, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then you can bring back the retro buzz too.
Well,
and then, like that.
Just bring them all back. Let's just
No,
bring
you can't.
greatest hits
You
of all
can't.
days.
The company actually isn't going to be called Basic Fun. They're going to separate the same way that Tastemakers did with Arcade 1UP. So they've rebranded their products as just Arcade Classics now. So
Arcade
it's going to be a
Classics.
distinction. So it's going to be Justin and Ralph coming back saying, "Welcome to the Arcade Classics Live." Yeah.
It's great that after 3 years you still know that melody. That's great. That jingle.
Yeah. It was good. You had a good thing going.
Very good. It was very good.
Patrick is writing notes right now for his revenge content.
No, I've been texting my wife that I need a refill, and
Oh, we gotta get that. We haven't quite made second
And-
pour, but listen, you don't have to get paid to get second.
I'm
pour.
telling you, this guy, they got a what is it? White Castle in Arizona now, and
Oh,
he has
yeah.
been all about those White Castle burgers.
yes, so fat.
They're so good.
She
Is this the
brought
first
home a
one?
cr-
In
She
Phoenix?
brought home a crave case, and which is 20, and
Yeah.
she had over a span of 2 days. It took her 2 days to eat 5, and I ate 15 in 2 days, and was still hungry.
She's not a
And was Mike still hungry? I was still hungry.
I got fat shamed today on Twitter because obviously I had Burger King for the first time in forever the other day. Really enjoyed it. Had a shitty day Saturday. My wife was gone all day, left me with the kids. So when she got home, I was like, I just need a break. I need to get out. I had to go pick up a new light to replace the ceiling fan. I went back to Burger King, had it again. Then my kids got mad at me. They were like, "Whoa, you went to Burger King without us." So then I took them there. I had it for the third time in about 4 days today because I took my kids so they could have Burger King. Posted to Twitter and someone was like, "Jesus Christ, 3 times in 4 days? Go eat a salad or something." I was like, "Whoa, whoa."
That seems a bit of an overreaction. It's Burger King, for God's sake.
Here's what I've been hold on, I'm trying to figure out. This is what I've been doing lately. I don't know if it'll help, but it's very short. Every single time someone says something that I think might be mean, I immediately go, what is the positive way to look at that? And what's the negative way to look at that? So I would say, Mike, the negative way to look at that is you were fat shamed. The positive way to look at that is someone watches your content on X so closely that they can
That's
tell
true.
you that they like how many times you ate at some place in the last 4 days. So that
Yeah, there's
thinking
a lot
that-
of weird people that track our every move. On
Right.
It's
Oh
weird.
yeah, I'm sure
Very
there's some weirdo out there with a spreadsheet on everything I post that I eat, and they were
Oh,
like,
there's some
"Fat
other
ass
weirdos who
ate
have
Burger King."
folders with information about other content creators. So I mean,
Yeah,
there's
that's
all sorts
true,
of things out
P-dubs.
there.
Yep. Jason.
he's gonna make a
I
video.
just-
alien.
I
He's
just-
got files.
I just have folders on B and the weird things he does. Like when everybody sits down to eat like chicken sandwiches and stuff, B's like, "I'm gonna have some pho. You know, it's just so nice on a cold day to warm up with some pho."
Yeah, we're all like, let's get some Popeyes chicken sandwiches, and B goes next door to get some pho.
The weather's a little inclement outside. I think some pho would.
Right.
Have you
It's
ever
so
sat around a
fucking
table
good.
with 6 dudes eating spicy chicken, fried chicken sandwiches, and there's this one asshole eating pho right next to him?
I'm sorry. You had me at 6 guys eating, and I was like, oh, what?
Whoa.
Go ahead.
Who doesn't
Continue.
like
Go on.
hot nudes? I mean, come on. 6 guys
Hot
eating
nude.
chicken,
I can't.
versus eating
oh,
hot
geez,
nudes.
that- well,
I mean,
no.
that is just satisfaction in your mouth all day long. And then they were sending pictures of Mexican food, and then I said, "Hey, you guys should try hot pot." And I was like sending them some beautiful pictures of hot pot spread, like soup, meat, noodles. No,
Yeah.
Meat,
Yeah.
noodles.
You lost them at nudes.
yeah,
They're still
They're
processing
still
it.
I
processing
think,
hot
yeah, I'm still
nudes.
thinking about new. Oh yeah, that's
Mm.
cool. Yeah, I was actually thinking about, B gets really upset if you don't shower at night. He really wants you to shower at night.
Yeah, it's
You cannot-
wild.
You cannot shower in the morning. You have to shower at
I've
night.
been conditioned.
And he'll look
Yes.
at you weird if you don't shower at the appropriate time. It's like, my
Do
wife
you guys
doesn't
remember
do
at the Airbnb? B comes out in his robe, towel.
Hey, guys.
I'm all, shower's free. You guys gonna go shower? And we're all like
No.
sitting around him, looking at him like, no. He's
You
all like,
shower in the morning.
he's like,
All
what?
right.
You're gonna
So
go to bed dirty? You're gonna go to bed dirty? It was so fun.
After you've showered, it's quite like wonderful to be able to touch every single
Yeah.
little piece.
Imagine
Oh,
one like
okay.
very
All right.
clean
Yes,
and
that's
not-
fine.
Well,
That's
if that's
fine.
what
If-
that leads to, I'll do that. but,
Yeah,
you
if I was home
not when
with
I'm
my
hanging out with
wife-
5 dudes, nothing's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
exactly. I'm in a hotel with 5 dudes.
dudes.
Are you going to shower before we go to bed?
Tongue is a protective barrier. Okay, it keeps them away. Right? Makes them think twice before they jump in the sack with you. I mean, it's not going to hold Mike back. He's going to do
Well,
it
I
anyway.
mean, Mike was totally trying to bust into Justin's room, so I
He
think he
was.
was
He
ready.
did
There's
bust into
action
Justin's room. It was
waiting
like,
in the
to
house
be
at any
fair,
time.
To be
Justin
fair-
double locked his door.
To be fair, it was because Justin was so weirdly secretive. Everybody else was like, "Good night, guys." We just go in a room. There'd be no lock and stuff. Justin had like locks and double locks and cameras outside. I was like,
I swear
the fuck does he
pushed
got
the
going on
dresser.
in there?
I think he pushed the dresser in front of the door too, just in case. I think he
and it
did.
didn't help.
I think he did.
Mike kept on threatening to come in my room.
Mike is a big spooner.
Who
so-
started it? It was Mike. And then I'm sitting here going, he's joking, right?
No.
Not. I don't
It
know
was
this
the first
guy.
time we all met, so you know.
So we're all gonna do this in Vegas, right? So see,
I
Yeah,
can't. I can't.
Michael.
It's happening.
Michael.
I'll talk about my wife. My wife got really, really upset. You know, it's I don't know. She thinks that unfortunately it's still unsafe for Canadians to travel to the States. She's
I don't know
very
if she's been
concerned
paying
I'm going to get.
attention to- I don't know if she's been paying attention to the news. The northern border is not the focus. It's not
Yeah,
really.
I know.
We're not
I
so
know.
much concerned about you Canadians.
I-
You
I
tend to be
think-
pretty nice people.
I think his wife is afraid that Mike's gonna smuggle some fentanyl across, and that's
Oh, well, you can't do that. Mike.
No,
Stop doing-
she's got her views, and she has really strong beliefs that I don't agree with, and you know, it's one of those things. And also, you know, I probably shouldn't spend like $3,000 right now to
Let's
go
not get
on a
into
trip
the
and
dollars.
stuff.
You know, let's not get into the exchange rate is fine. It'll be fine. It'll be the equivalent of like 12 pesos, whatever that is.
No, you guys know I want to go to Vegas because honestly, it would make somebody else so fucking uncomfortable. Like that would make my day.
If you just get there, we'll take
Oh.
care of the room. You can stay with me in my bed. It'll be great. Just
I'll try to figure it out.
not shower.
It's happening. Vegas.
Listen, there's going to be at least 4 of us, right? Are going. Mike is.
Yes,
on
I'm
the fence,
going.
but
I'm
yeah.
going.
I don't think
Gus
I
is
can make
going.
it.
Justin,
Justin.
are you
No
going?
expo, no CS for me.
He's saying that now. He will go. Don't worry.
He'll be in.
maybe
be there.
I talked to my wife about it. We were like I was gonna go to both trips, and then it turned into we have 2 trips, big trips, and she was like, I want to do all these excursions in Alaska, and it's getting pricey, and so it's like helicopter rides and stuff that she wants to do. I don't know.
Right.
So it kind of cut into the budget.
Well, Vegas is on the way to Alaska. Like geographically, there's Iowa. And
Justin,
then
Justin, you have literally
second pour,
you've
baby. Second pour.
literally spent $300,000
There
on pinball machines in the last 3 years, and you're like, I don't know if I can go to Vegas.
That's
It's a little
really stretching the
expensive.
budget. That's really
Well,
pulling
Vegas
the
is like-
wallet in
Like
the wrong
$300
direction.
to fly.
Yeah.
It's a cheap ticket. B's going to drive. It's that close, right?
It could. Yeah,
Maybe.
but it's more efficient to fly. But you guys could road trip, right? That would be fun.
Think about that.
There's a couple places I really want to go to
Oxy
if I do
road trip
come.
to
I've
Vegas.
never been to a Waffle House, so I really want to go to a Waffle House if that's
You don't have
possible.
Waffle
That'd be
House
great.
in Vegas.
Yeah.
What?
There's
There's
no
an
Waffle
In and
House.
Out.
There's no
but not
Waffle
a
House in
Waffle
Vegas.
Not
I'm
in
probably,
Vegas.
I'm
That
probably gonna
sucks.
drive.
You got to
I'm
be
probably
East
gonna drive.
Coast.
You can drive,
Waffle House
Patrick?
is definitely an East Coast thing.
Well, yeah, because I'm only like 4.5, 5 hours away from Vegas
Oh,
by
yeah.
car, and
Yeah.
driving from Phoenix to Vegas with the top down is incredible, especially in January when it's like
Fear and
75,
loathing,
80
baby.
80
We should all
degrees,
fly to
you
Arizona.
know?
And then ride
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be fun.
Do
So,
that.
yeah, I'm probably gonna drive. I'm probably gonna drive to Vegas just because it's such it's such a fun drive driving through the mountains and everything, and you start descending, and if you time your trip perfectly, when you're coming down the mountain into the valley where Vegas is, if you time it perfectly, it's right when all the lights come on, because most of the lights on the strip are on a timer. And then the whole like fucking city just lights up at the same time as you're descending down
So-
the expressway. It's awesome.
I'll throw a wrench into the works here. You're driving, Patrick. Would it be something that would be okay? maybe I could fly into Phoenix and then drive with you. I've always wanted to do that drive across the desert. We did it one time, but not really.
Yeah, I just said that was okay like 2 minutes ago. Where were you?
I just started. I don't know. So I could drive with you. That'd be cool.
Fly to
Okay.
Phoenix. You drive with me with the top
Do
down.
you think you
We're-
could sell that to your wife? Is that what
It's
you're
gonna be like Harold and Kumar. We're gonna be listening to the radio. Mike's gonna be
Yeah,
like,
you're
"Well, you
not
could
gonna
change
do
the
it.
song if you want
Yes,
to."
going to Phoenix.
Someday somebody's gonna
Hold
make you want
on.
to turn around and say
We're gonna say goodbye.
Hold
Say
on, hold on,
goodbye.
hold on. What if Fox and I,
Don't you
we
know?
all,
better
we all fly
hold
to
on
Arizona
for one
okay?
more day.
Okay. And Mike tells his wife, it's
gonna
okay.
be-
Mike is flying to Arizona.
Right.
Fox is driving to
Yeah.
driving to Arizona. He has his gun,
I have many guns. Yes.
so we're good.
You have protection. You
Mike
have
is
built-in
safe.
bodyguards, Mike.
Yes. Yes.
So my wife is really concerned that again she thinks that Canadians are being detained left, right, and center, and I'm going to get stuck there and not be able to get back and like take care of the
is that-
family.
I don't think
Is
you're
that
the
really
target
happening?
demographic, Mike. So
I think Ryu has a really good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're okay.
You look
I-
like you
Any
resemble
type
a
of
lot of
suspicious-
Americans.
I don't think there's anybody that fits your profile. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely you could just say you're from Minnesota. It's fine. No, but is that happening?
Just
Is
lay
that
off
really
your
happening?
Mario. and
Yeah,
just say Mario.
there's
Right.
still stories about them searching through the phone, and if you have anti-right wing like pictures and memes and stuff like that, apparently they're searching your phone and finding that stuff. That's what my wife tells
ask
me.
Fox what to Google for a while.
Absolutely.
Get your
I'll
phone
give you all
all
the good
read
stuff.
up,
It's
and you'll
fine.
be good.
But see, that's the Fox is the problem because I know how right wing he is. I keep sending him anti-right wing stuff to fuck with him.
No, how about this? How about this? Get a phone case of an American flag, and you put your phone in that, and when you come across the border,
Yes.
they know you're Canadian, but you're like, I love America.
But I'm really all about the America.
Yeah,
America.
the USA, baby. And then
I
you're
don't-
good.
I don't know
And then
that-
you're good.
Mike, I would encourage you to do a little more research. I don't think that that's accurate. I've been detained going into Canada a couple times. It's really they just go through your stuff, they check it out, they make sure you have the proper documentation. Detainment is like a 5-minute, 15-minute thing, and you go about your business.
Peanut
I
was
thought it
detained
because it was
once,
just-
right?
I listen. I have
were
no
detained,
concerns
right?
about it at all.
Yeah,
I
we were
had
covered
already
one time.
committed. It's
I've
just
never been detained before. What are you talking about?
I thought we went on a trip, and you and they pulled you aside.
Yeah, they cavity searched you and everything. Like, you
Body
don't remember
cavity.
that?
No,
You
no,
were
like out of the
no,
movie.
no.
We
no,
paid
they-
extra for that.
No, they
Oh.
they wanted autographs and photos and stuff.
Got it,
I'm,
got it.
I'm a big deal, guys.
Okay.
I'm
Don't
a big
you worry.
They
deal.
said they knew
I'm
you.
a big deal.
Can't
He
go
said-
anywhere.
I have one real idea for you, Mike. Ask your wife to ask ChatGPT if she should worry about you being detained. It's
Yeah.
going to say no.
Yeah,
I
see
get.
that.
I
Yeah,
literally told her, Larry, if I go to
She
the
doesn't
U.S. and
trust you.
die, it'll be
She'll
like the
trust
best thing that ever happened to her. You won't have to deal with my bullshit anymore. The house will be paid off. Like I don't know what you're worried about.
Yeah.
King of Cobras, thanks, man. Thanks for always supporting the channel, man. You've been a long time viewer, and I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the $20. Yeah, I don't think the detainment is quite that. The searches aren't quite that detailed. They're not going to go through your phone and look at your political leanings left and right. But just so you know, I don't think you should be hard on your wife because there's Americans who also believe that the world is going to end, depending on who gets voted into
Yeah.
office. So just be fair-minded about it. Do your research, make an informed decision. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to tell you to go against your wife. You should do whatever she says.
I have my hand raised.
My fingers are
Hey,
crossed.
hey, could you open up that super chat again?
Oh, yes.
Oh, we got to answer this guy's
Yeah,
question.
let's
Oh,
make sure
sorry.
we answer. Yeah.
What did you guys think about a Donkey Kong cabinet in the future? One can only dream. It depends on the Donkey Kong cabinet manufacturer, right?
Well,
If
to
we're
make
talking
sure I
about-
give this guy his $20 worth, the answer is never going to happen. So there you guys go.
Well,
There's-
I
Well,
think you get
you
it.
could-
It depends, right?
It could be
Well,
like
but then again, we all said NFL
Yeah,
Blitz would
Nintendo.
never happen. We all said WrestleFest would never happen.
Hold on. We just need a Kong and a cabinet, right?
Yeah, there you go.
That could
Well,
happen.
There you
There we
go.
go.
That definitely could happen.
So what about
Is that
stuff
what we're
is better
asking for?
the Glen could be an option, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then basic fun. Maybe Cyrus works for basic fun now. Anything's possible.
No, the truth of the matter is a actual done retail level Nintendo style cabinet is never going to happen. Your best options are obviously GI Joel is making them in 3/4 scale that you can buy shells to build yourself. And also, if you want something bigger, you can pick up Glenn's Build-A-Kate FU and then the Glintendo hood, but then you're going to have to buy art for it. Unfortunately, the only company that's even dared to say that they were communicating with Nintendo is Quarter Arcades. You possibly one day could get a Quarter Arcade, but I don't think anybody in this space has any gusto or stamina enough to get Nintendo on board, and I really don't think Nintendo gives a shit.
What about Nintendo doing it themselves?
No, not in a million years. They put Donkey Kong on the Switch. That's as far as they go.
I think they could do some kind of a countercade, maybe. I don't know if they do a full-blown 3/4 scale, but I could see them maybe doing something because Nintendo, they love money, and they'll rehash their stuff in any form factor that they think will sell. But I don't see a 3/4 scale officially done, officially licensed by anyone.
Do you
Unfortunately,
think Nintendo would ever like jump into that market? Maybe.
What about GI Joel?
They like money.
Gamerfridge is saying in the chat.
Yeah, no, the GI Joel cabinet's definitely a good option. So it's gonna be on your own.
it's
The
right
Punch
now
Out one
it's
looks really good. Or not Punch Out. What is it? The one I saw that
Play Choice 10.
yeah,
Or Popeye,
Patriot
yeah.
Pen looked pretty good. Yeah.
You never answered Midlife Arcade's super chat question, by the way. He gave you a $5 super chat. He asked you for the
What are you
skinny
doing,
on the.
Fox? This is what
on
he
the
gets
u-
200 episodes under.
Oh, yeah.
Midlife,
So I got a comment on this Midlife Arcade. That was weeks ago, motherfucker. The Unico news.
I can't say what I can't say.
Yeah, Unico, we covered that weeks ago. Unico have said that they're going to be making full-scale 26-inch screen, full-size arcades that are either going to be, what are they, homages to the original arcades or possibly branded, but there's no new news in that territory, brother.
Nothing we can share at this time. But yeah, the original news was the big series, not the most creative of names, but yeah, an American-style cabinet recreation, and then variations of the Nova Blast. So, but we should.
He's excited about the what is it? The IAPA news or whatever it is. They're going to the show.
at
And they're
the
gonna
IAAPA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
IAPA
conference.
in Orlando is happening in November, and I will be there.
and you also have to consider midlife before you get excited. And
Let's all say
Unico-
goodbye.
Oh no!
You guys are leaving?
Thank you.
No.
Very much for
You
being
guys
here.
gonna
You
go
made,
eat some Asian food? Is that?
All right.
you made- that's
Well,
It's a little bit rainy
I'm
and
eating
dark
Chinese
in
tonight, so
LA
I don't know
tonight.
what you guys are doing.
Well,
gentlemen.
well,
I mean-
wait, hold on,
Let's
hold
say
on.
bye to B.
Wait, yeah, B's
Let's
leaving.
double check. What
Mrs.
are you
Cogs
gonna
is
eat?
staying. B's the
Yeah.
one that's got to go.
I mean,
Mrs. Cogs
she
is
has to
staying.
eat
That's the way that
pepperoni
works. I
sausage.
think they're a package
Yeah.
deal.
Let me just ask you: are you having Burger King?
Negative.
Are
Yeah.
you having
Yes,
Pizza
though.
Hut?
Yes.
Pizza Hut?
Pizza.
Pizza Hut.
No.
No.
What?
Domino's?
We
Hut?
did have Shakey's recently though. Shakey's is fun. They still have
Okay.
arcades there.
See, I used to watch you guys eat every Sunday, and now you took that from me. So now I'm live asking you what you eat because I'm used to knowing.
That's right.
Yeah.
We got a mukbang later. And
Yeah.
That way you can eat all you want till you're satisfied.
And
we
you guys
did
are coming
try,
back-
like, a food challenge recently, and it was terrible. So I don't know.
And next
But
Sunday,
yeah.
you guys are coming back with your show. and
Sunday
everything.
fun day.
We're
It's gonna
back.
happen.
We're back.
That's
back.
We're back.
Ooh, it's
Yeah.
a different kind of fun day. I don't think
Yeah.
we could turn on the camera for that.
Or maybe
Oh,
we
I
should.
beg to differ.
We
Just
are
got to
so
change
back.
the platform.
That's right.
All right, congratulations. See you later.
Thanks,
guys.
Pete.
You
Thanks
guys
for stopping
bye.
by. Appreciate it.
So, really
Always
quickly
good
on
to see them.
Unico, and Fox, you can back me up on
Yeah.
this. Just because Unico say they are going to be somewhere doesn't mean they're actually going to show up or actually have anything with them. So, I
Usually
would
that
say,
That is the
Yeah.
usually you're 100% right. That is the case. They have said they're going to be there, and they either don't show up at all, or they show up very late and have nothing. This year will be different. This show will be different. I will be there. I will be there early. I will be helping to set up
Where? The
IAPA
IAPA?
in Orlando.
You're
November.
going there,
I am going there.
and you're helping them set up.
I am.
Fox basically works there now. Have you not been to their website? He's right there on the website.
Can
Nope.
can you give us a proper disclosure here, Fox?
Yeah,
I'm feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah, sure. So I talked to Unico, Jay Mason,
And they agreed to
specifically.
fly you down and pay for you to work the
They
convention.
agreed for me to buy my own ticket to fly down,
I want a
That's
full
how that-
disclosure here, buddy, because
and they. Oh yeah,
Get
sure. No,
nervous.
we'll keep. Well, before I do the video, I would give the disclosure, but I'll give the disclosure in preparation for the video. No,
Yeah, thank
I'm
you.
flying down there on my own dime. I'm
me write this
staying
down.
with one of the employees, so hotels are kind of covered by them, and I'll be at the convention. And I want to help out, and I want to hopefully encourage them to have an actual booth with actual products and do
Actual
an
booth.
actual thing, and then cover it with videos and stuff and show it off. I know a little bit about what's going to be there, and there's some maybe stuff, but I don't really count the maybe stuff.
I can't wait to see
Always
how
crazy.
happy you are when it's just that handheld. That what is it's
Now
not
there's
the
two of
EGA
them.
handheld.
Look, they come in two colors.
And it's not even Neo Geo. It's what's that other
All right.
company?
No,
IGA or whatever.
Now, guys,
Bro.
for all you drama channels out there that are really worried about Fox's disclosures, I want you to know I just wrote down his entire itinerary for you guys.
I emailed
This
it to you before the show. Yeah.
This is everything that's going to be happening that weekend, guys. I don't know if you can read this or not, but I wrote down everything Fox just said, and
I can tell
here
you-
you guys go.
I can tell you with
So,
all
You know what I
confidence.
mean?
Yeah.
Anyone's
Yeah.
name, like YouTube channel, that
Proper
appears on
disclosures.
a like a mailer from let's say some company
Oh, gee.
emails a bunch of people and has your names on them. I think all those people are absolutely shills.
100%.
100%.
Including
Everyone
yourself?
included on that list. Yes.
Everybody, every single person on that list is a shill. And actually, the people that are towards the top are just
Right.
better people. Like the
Well,
shitty
what
people
you
are
should
towards the bottom.
understand is that's categorized as far as importance. So the top
real
would be
life.
the top, and
Yeah.
the bottom would be the bottom. Yes.
So if I was that person and I was watching this stream, I would be like, well, there's two ways to look at that. There's the I'm a jerk, and nope, that's the only one.
That's
That's the correct way to look at it.
There's one. Yeah. No, I'm going to be at IAPA this year. I don't know what they're really going to have because you're 100% right, Mike. They talk about this. They have these appearances. They're usually lackluster. So we will see what we will see. I can't really talk about stuff because really, honestly, other than a few images, I don't have anything concrete anyway.
I just
So
want a 26-inch countercade.
I think that is absolutely what should.
That's ridiculous.
Countercade.
So,
30
really,
inch.
really quickly, Dark Rail Gaming. I agree with you. I gotta watch. I don't know why I'm swearing so much lately. Maybe there's something wrong in my head. So I'll try to work on that. I agree with you on that. I have been swearing too
Yeah.
much.
All
I-
the time. All the
I
time,
know,
Dark
it's
Realm.
crazy.
He is a jerk.
Yeah, but one thing I would say is it's fun to say
is
like
fair.
stupid stuff like we are shills and other shills and blah blah blah. Can we normalize just being nice? Because that's all Fox is doing there. Is he's not going there to be a shill. He's not getting paid. He's not part of some kind of scheme to convince people to buy stuff. Fox is genuinely interested in what they're doing, going out there on his own money, and he's going to help them set up because they probably don't have any other way to do it. And like sometimes people are just fucking nice. Like when we were in Pinball Expo, poor AtGames didn't know how to put together the pinball machine. I swore again, sorry. But like we didn't do that to suck up to the company or hopes of anything. We just did it to be nice.
Just to clarify, I did not help AtGames put together a single pinball machine.
Actually,
because
what
I am
Patrick
not a
did-
suck up.
Patrick, whenever we were trying to put the thing together, Patrick would steal some hardware, and we would.
I
have
would
to try
hide
to
the
find it. We'd
screws.
say,
I would hide the
"Patrick,
screws
you
and the
bring that
bolts.
back."
I don't know why everyone's defending. You guys don't get it, right? So content creators are not the problem. Shills are not the problem. The audience is the problem.
That's right.
The
It's their
audience is
fault.
the problem. Here, let me explain real quick. When the audience responds, see, I like that person. He tells you like it is. He says it like it is, but they're really reacting to anger, emotions, negative emotions. You're basically supporting that someone feels good about themselves because they're expressing negative emotions on streams, right? And you turn that into like this honesty equivalent. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like that's why everyone makes these thumbnails that are like an honest review. You know, it's because they're trying to lead to the audience
it's
that's like
such
believes
a
that there's
douchebag move.
lying and there's honesty because you
Between
value
that and
honesty,
watermarking
but honesty
photos,
is this
it's terrible.
Yeah, what kind of
negativity is honesty.
moron does that?
Like honestly, the minute someone says the truth about something or they says honest review, like I tune out completely. I'm like, you are the biggest douchebag in the world. I have no time for you at all. Just make review and let people choose whether or not you're telling the truth or being honest. If you have to tell people
you know what the
you're being
rule
the
is?
truth, you're being untruthful.
If you want a good reputation to the audience, you give the audience what they want, which is you review the product, but name at least one thing wrong with it, because the audience will then think you're honest. That's the formula.
I think the audience. I think
There you
if they're wise, they'll think that everyone is a shill. Assume that we're all shilling, and then just make up your own mind. That's I don't really care. I'm gonna bring you images and pictures and interviews and all this stuff, but at the end of the day, you gotta figure it out for yourself. You're not babies. You know, I've seen the demographic of my audience. None of you are children. You can
Right.
figure this out for yourself. So yes, assume
That's
we're
what
all
I've always
shills.
said.
And just make the most. Make your own decision, guys. Come on, you can figure
Yeah,
this
I
out.
like Mike because he swears a lot.
I actually enjoy him for that, and I like that. Patrick
I
on
don't
third
know what's
floor.
going on. I used to never swear, and now I'm swearing all the time. I got to work on that.
Yeah. This
I
is a
think
guy who, when he joined Super Game Room Dudes, told me, if I'm going to broadcast with you, you got to stop swearing so much.
No, it was because we were multicasting and it was on my channel, and
Oh
I
my
really tried not to swear on my channel.
That's horrible.
Your channel is full of derogatory sexual jokes, innuendo, and curse words, Mike.
Whoa! I'll stop the curse words, but don't take away my sex jokes. That's all I got.
Have standards, people. Come on.
All right, let's move on here. We don't need to dive into all that.
Oh, we didn't even talk about Basic Fun. Very quickly,
Yes,
I
dig
will
into it,
say,
buddy.
as much as everybody says, "Oh my god, I can't believe they're copying Arcade 1UP," it's actually a pretty smart move because they know that people are already out there with collections of these, and they want something that's going to feel similar, feel comfortable, look similar next to, not something that's going to be abrasive next to. It's going to fit right in with existing collections. So I think it's smart moves.
I think it is. That was the question before. It's like, is it a good idea to be an exact copy or not? And I think that for all the reasons you said it, 100% right. There's existing collections. You want to add something to it. That's great. And on the countercade side, they're exact copies, but they're kind of copying maybe not the worst, but the less than ideal version of the countercade. No lip marquees. There's no headphone jack.
Oh,
little things
these
like
don't
that.
have lip marquees?
No, those are wooden.
Oh,
Wooden
that's
marquees.
a bummer. I was so
Yeah,
excited
yeah.
about that centipede.
And then you got to think about the Supremes and how, to your point, they're going to be sort of exclusive to big box stores and membership stores and all that. If I have an RK1UP Deluxe, I want something to match that, right? Just like what we said, I want something to complement that. I'm not interested in an Ultra. I mean, unless the Ultra was $200 or $300, I want the Supreme. I want something with the coin door and the same size, and I want something with the 4-player deck or the lip marquee and all this stuff. So why are they wasting time with the Ultra trying to make that sort of a mass market item on Amazon and Walmart and everywhere else? So it's good, and I agree that they should stick with that. But then if you're going to do that, it has to be a legit copy. You can't then go backwards and offer things that don't have some of these deluxe features and charge deluxe prices. Because it's a double-edged sword. It's like you have an existing market that you should cater to, but you also have existing expectations on price and quality, and features.
Oh wait, someone just said, did anyone win the hat?
That I wasn't giving away the hat.
Yeah, MG literally is the worst of the community.
No, he's the
just here to
best.
win stuff. He's
Hey,
just
so
here to win stuff.
I'll have
Back
you
to-
know, MG is the best of us, and you
Oh,
need to recognize
yes, MG's the
that.
best of us because he's your biggest cock rider. He's always promoting P-dubs.
Well, MG has
It's
great
not
taste.
fair.
You
That's
you
not
love
fair.
people
You
that
are a potty mouth.
base
Mike.
your ego, man. You
It
love
is
it.
horrible, isn't it?
So basic
It's not
fun
true.
He's
Did
a
they
P-dubs
release
fuckboy.
or the
It is
countercades and stuff.
Yeah, well, so they have an online store. They have an Amazon store, and it includes listings for the Ultra and the Countercade and the handheld. but they don't have the Supremes because everything we've heard that's going to be like a big box item, a membership
Right,
store,
But
Costco.
do they
and
have
all that.
prices?
I don't,
Because
actually, I
that's,
don't think
if they
so.
don't have a marquee, right? But they do it
Yeah.
for $99. Like that makes sense if they're actually saying like, look, guys, like let's say John D is consulting with them. Let's say, I don't know if he is. We've joked around that it's possible, but we don't know. Is it possible that he said, look, he has inside information. You want to make it move? Countercades, price them at $9.99, and then don't put any frills in it, right? That could make sense. And I could get behind that they're like, hey, we brought countercades back. If you look at those countercades, they all have unique control decks, so they have something to offer. Like you got spinners, right? I think the Tempest has a spinner. Maybe it's a crappy spinner, but hey, it has a spinner. And then you got Centipede has a trackball. And so you have some uniqueness there. If it's priced well, competitively against who else is on the market? The one that Evercade?
Yeah.
Well, they only have the one, really. Well, they have two now.
Well, these
Right.
these are going to be 200 US, I do believe the price point
That's
is going to
tough.
be on these. Yeah, that's tough. And I mean, compare this in quality to the Evercade Alpha. Like, this is a joke. The Evercade Alpha has light up marquees. You can swap out marquees. I was really excited about the Centipede, but I'm not paying like $279 Canadian for a Centipede, especially when it doesn't have base features that the arcade one-ups had previously. I think that's one of Basic Fun's biggest mistake is not only are they offering the same price as an existing product from Arcade One-Up, but they're doing it worse. And that's what I got a huge problem with. Their Ultra line is terrible, and they're in comparison to Arcade One-Up's Deluxe. And these countercades, even though Centipede is such a win because it has the right screen, it's going to suck that it doesn't have a light up marquee. That was such an easy win for them.
It's a slight downgrade. So yeah, if you're gonna duplicate an existing effort, you have to duplicate it in total, right? You can't half-ass it. You can't step down and say, well, we just want this version here. It's because there is that expectation of, oh, okay, well, I'm assuming I'm going to get X. But then when I get it, I open up the box, it doesn't have all that stuff. The Ultra, I think, is going to end up being probably the biggest miss for them because it's just going to feel like a cheaper Arcade One-Up. And if you like Arcade One-Up, you're going to be kind of disappointed. But if you hate Arcade One-Up, if you rail against Arcade One-Up, you're going to rail against this bad. I don't know. I think that the Ultra series really shouldn't exist, to be honest with you. I don't know that it makes any sense to really have that. What do you gain by having that?
It makes
well,
perfect sense. Go ahead, Pete. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So what I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted. Sorry, Mike. It's really kicking in the second pour here.
He's on third pour.
I think the Ultra Series does have a place, Mike, because the Supreme Series are taller, wider, as well as 4-player control panels, which take up a lot of frickin' room. And I've told my viewers plenty of times on my channel, I don't think I'll buy any more 4-player arcade one-ups because they all look like airplanes that are about to take off with their little wingspan, and they take up too much room. And I never have 4 people over here anyway. It's just me, my wife, my kid, his girlfriend sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have big parties where I have all these people over playing, and having a 4-player deck would be beneficial. So I think there's customers out there that are fine with just the 2-player.
But okay,
two-player
just
ones.
one thing.
The
Take the
Ultras.
4-player. Take the
The
4-player
Ultras.
out of the equation. Let's just pretend for argument's sake we're
Okay.
talking about a Supreme 2-player cabinet. So
The Supreme
4-player.
2-player.
Right. So Supreme,
Which I'm
gonna
sure
be,
they'll make Supreme 2-player cabinets, but the
I
only
would
ones
assume
advertised so far are
Yeah.
4-player.
just the
So
one. right.
So what's your question?
No, they
So the question
they
is,
didn't advertise it, but there's a Supreme Return of the Jedi.
Does that fit in the current landscape of arcade one-ups, where you have an Ultra, which is going to be smaller, thinner, not have the coin doors, not have,
Well,
I guess they have the keys, but it's going to feel slightly downgraded from their Supreme, which I think, listen, why
arcade one-ups
offer
are not
both?
that fancy. I think you guys are thinking arcade one-ups are like premium products.
Which is why this
it's
Ultra
missing a
series is
light-up
gonna stand out.
marquee. Who cares? You
and
can
no
make
coin
one.
door. I mean,
Make it
little
like
things
a-
like this.
Yeah,
they're
but we
gonna
don't
be-
want those junky
Coin door's a
aftermarket
coin door's a
light-up
plastic
marquees.
mold.
Are we
Plastic molded coin door.
Let's- Damn it, gentlemen! I thought we were better than this.
I think you
No,
guys are just being too hard on everything.
I will
No,
say,
no, no.
as you guys were talking,
Patrick Swayze.
did Arcade OneUp ever launch two products?
I think you're gonna
let's
buy
use-
them all
let's
anyway.
use Arcade OneUp speak, right? Did they ever launch a deluxe and an XL of the same machine at the same time? The closest I can think of is the
Killer Instinct
Killer
debacle.
Instinct. Yeah, but that kind of
wasn't a
came
deluxe.
right as they released. I wonder if it's a bad way to do it. Like, wouldn't
Wait,
you?
Let's say this. All right,
Or do you,
you
just
find
give
out.
people options day one? Maybe.
I
can
agree
see
with
it.
Justin. What if the Supreme Return of the Jedi hits the stores within the same month as the Return of the Jedi Ultra? Return of the Jedi Ultra, $500. Supreme Jedi XL is going to be like $799.
$600. $699. Sorry,
So
Yeah,
$200.
I think it's $599 actually.
What do you- That's
Yeah,
not.
$600.
It's not confirmed. Nothing's confirmed until it's real. But I'm just saying. Let's say it's
We'll
got
see.
that big of a price difference.
Let's say.
You're
Okay.
telling me people aren't going to say I'm going to buy the cheaper one instead? You know what I mean?
So I'll put it in basic terms. This is what I was going to interrupt you with. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to accommodate all people's interests. So I think that the Ultra Series, they understand that most people are price conscious. They want something around $500 looking at what Arcade OneUp did, and they want something that kind of fits with the Arcade OneUp market. I think it's a really good idea because we know personally, like our buddy Zim, he doesn't really want big cabs. He just wants, like, you know, he's got like 40 Arcade OneUp 3/4 scale cabs. He wants more 3/4 scale. So I think 3/4 is a very good idea. It's a market that's been successful and people probably want to add to it with new titles. I do agree with Fox, though, and me personally, it's hard to see and I know you're saying these aren't premium, but little flourishes that make it, like, you know, light up marquee, the coin door, other things like that, speaker grill covers, even though they're not huge issues, it does really line up with most of the more modern Arcade OneUps we have. So seeing something next to it that doesn't have some of these flourishes is going to feel like a step backwards. I don't disagree with you. I think there is some value to the comment that, man, you know, it's what killed Arcade OneUp, but it's a little bit more complicated with Killer Instinct because at the time we really didn't have another option. People were looking at this new Killer Instinct that was going to be pro, had all these added features. None of these things are really added. It's just a bigger form factor with this one. So the other thing was you're not going to kill your Supreme Series by then absolutely nerfing any sales by putting the Ultra Series on sale for $199 or $299 the same day
Right.
the Supreme
When you-
Series comes out.
I think when you have a deluxe and you have a peasant version, when you have a deluxe, which is no riser, lit marquee, coin door, all the stuff, right? And then you have a peasant version, wooden marquee, it's much shorter, much smaller, there's no riser, right? And a price difference of $200. That in my mind, I guess makes a little more sense if you want to go super conservative. But if you have an Ultra and a Supreme next to each other, one's a little bit taller. They both have a 17-inch monitor. One has a molded coin door, one does not. And you're talking about a difference of what, $100? I don't understand what the point is other than availability of titles. But then again, isn't that also artificial? If you have the license to Star Wars, why would you put that on an Ultra cabinet when you could just jump right to the Supreme and make the Supreme available for everybody?
Not everybody wants a Supreme. We were over this.
With the Supreme's only 17-inch.
Yes.
No, it's 19-inch.
Oh,
What?
are you sure?
Yeah, the Supreme is a XL cab.
It's basically I thought using Arcade OneUp terms, they have countercade, they have a deluxe, but not as great deluxe because it doesn't have a coin door. And then they have an XL, but their XL, their
Supreme.
comes with a 19-inch.
Have we seen any documentation on that? Like,
I
if
don't
you look
know.
at them side by side, they look like they're
That's
the
why
same.
I
monitor.
listen to YouTubers like
Oh well,
yourself.
that's where you messed up. You never should do that.
That's what I think. What I think,
Details.
much like with your political views, I think people should do their own research instead of listening to some gas bag.
That's a fair point. A fair point. I mean, but it begs the question: if you have a deluxe cabinet,
Okay.
why would you want an ultra at the same price that has less features, other than it's a different title? I understand that, right? But beyond that,
Well, how many arcade 1UP deluxes had all these features?
All of them.
they all had the coin doors. They all had the multi game
By the
list of
time we
13 games.
made
Are you
it
talking
to
about? Well,
deluxe.
what about all the people who have arcade 1UP before deluxe? It was the legacy.
So
Sure,
your
None of those have
Gen
coin
2.
doors. A lot
That's
of those don't even have light up marquees.
True.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I think you're thinking people only bought the deluxe arcade 1UPs.
I think that we
there's
have a
plenty
criticism of arcade
the
1UP
older,
because they-
shittier arcade 1UPs. These are going to look beautiful next to.
If you have a exactly.
I watched one guy. Did you ever hear this Joe Cade guy? Anyways, he told me this past week that he was so upset his Tron was so much taller than like his Gen 1 arcade 1UPs. Cut an inch off his Tron to make it fit in.
What?
I know.
Oh my god!
Like
Did you
you
tell
know,
him you shouldn't do that?
I did, but like I mean, it's his choice. But some people love like the small original arcade 1UP stuff, like P Dubs is saying. Like
Yeah,
they're not
yeah.
going to care. The Ultra's perfect for them. Some people just don't have taste, Fox.
I agree, but our,
see, it's
Our
the
biggest-
audience's fault.
our biggest criticism of Arcade 1UP recently has been what they're getting slimmer, they're getting shorter, they're getting cheaper. Is Basic Fun starting off making the same mistake?
No, they're just jumping to the end.
they're just skipping to the end of the book. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think everything's going to be fine. And also, too, keep in mind, guys, every arcade you've ever been to in your entire life, all the machines were of different shapes and sizes. Nothing was uniform. So if you want to mix XLs and Deluxes and Supremes and basic Gen 1 arcade 1UP shark fins together, your arcade room is going to look just fine. Don't listen to Michael B. Everything's going to be okay.
What the fuck
Michael
is
B didn't
that?
do anything wrong.
I've been very clear about this. I give people opinions on like base, but I'm also going to share my own opinion. I'm not interested in any of these. Like I think that they've
Well,
missed
that's
the
a
mark in a
good
lot of
point, Mike.
categories. Personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with
You
the
said
tabs. It just
you
doesn't
said
fit
people
my
would have
interest.
bad taste. Bad taste.
Joe Cade cutting an inch off his head.
All right. Well, if you're performing surgery, trimming down your arcade so it's the exact same height, okay, maybe. But keep in mind, guys, every arcade you've been to, machines full of different shapes and sizes. Nothing was ever uniform.
I do want to noodle
Don't
on that
worry
just for
about
a
it.
second. I agree with your point, P-Dubs. You make a valid point. But
Yeah.
I wonder if that doesn't resonate with people. And here's why. What if we are not actually trying to recreate the arcade from our childhood? We're trying to recreate an imagination view
Mhm.
of our memory of the arcade. And our memory of an arcade is mixed with a little bit more cleanliness, a little bit more, it's a little more
Yeah.
pristine. It is a little bit more
Yeah.
symmetrical. It is a little bit more aligned. I could see
Yeah.
that. I could see some people.
There's a lot of people out
Why
there.
is
with
it?
It's called obsessive compulsive disorder.
I think we have that
Just
because, like,
Yes,
a
I
lot
agree.
of my here's what I like about buying newer pinball machines. They're newer, right? Like I have this older one, Star Trek Next Generation, that I've been restoring for like 6 months, and it's a lot of work. And maybe when I get done to it, it's like labor of love, and like I'll enjoy it. Or I've also thought about just selling it when I'm all done, because I don't want to deal with the maintenance, the higher level of maintenance of an older machine. And then also one of the reasons why I wanted to buy this, the Return of the Jedi that I'm getting, is because it's been fully restored by somebody else.
Yeah, they've
And
done
so
all
it's
the
just
work.
like, okay, it's going to be in great condition,
Plug and
and I
play.
can just enjoy it. I don't want to
Mhm.
it's like I like cars, but I don't want to be a mechanic.
Yeah.
I just want to drive it. I want to take
Some
something
people-
that's going to do an
Some
oil
people
change
like
for me.
different things. Like Fox, I mean, part of the process for Fox is Fox enjoys restoring them. Where me, I want to buy something that I don't have to dick around with.
Right.
Well, it's a fair point, and I don't know. I think there'll be some preconceived notions, some perceptions of what $500 buys you in this third a
Yeah.
3/4 scale arcade space.
Well,
We've
I
already
think,
been doing this for
yeah.
years, right?
Yeah, I think with the last generation of deluxe arcade one-ups, I
Mhm.
think we have this standard set. Like we expect
Exactly.
a coin door, we expect the light-up marquee, we expect the BOE monitor,
13
stuff like
games. Yeah.
13, 14 games per machine. And now we're going back to no coin door. Maybe the marquee's lit up, maybe it's not. And these games, like from Basic Fun, they're doing like 4 or 5 games per cabinet, which that was like generation 1.
I'm fine with that,
Two.
actually.
Generation 1 or 2 arcade one up,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
so like we have this expectation and we're gonna get this. And it's either just speak with your wallet and don't buy it, or, you know.
But hey, they're going to retail. So there's another piece of this, right?
Yeah.
When you go retail, and I worked for this company, there was this marketing guy that would talk about different scenarios. Real quick, it was like we were a subscription base. And so he was talking about with the subscription base, we wanted to start low on like our monthly fee is $30 a month. And then over time, you want to see what the market can bear. So you can run these trials that are like raise the price until people can't handle it anymore, and you may come back down. But he was talking about with retail products, sometimes you go out of the gate more expensive than what you, let's say that you think a counter cage should be priced at $99. In this guy's point of view, according to what he was telling me, it was like 10 years ago, you would price it at like 150. And if it sells like hotcakes, you're like, cool, we were wrong. But if you're wrong on, can't sell for 150, you just price drop it until all of a sudden the market starts buying it like crazy. You found your price. My point is, what if Basic Fun is trying to do kind of cheap manufacture? They're going to price it really high. And if no one buys it, then over time, #overtime,
#overtime.
the price will come down,
Anytime a product sits on a shelf for a long period of time, it gets marked down.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
So maybe you pick that up.
But I would be careful doing
$2.99.
it. I would be careful taking that high price weight, because this is a big item, and they're going to Sam's Club, the Costco, and there's already a precedent set with a company they're copying off that once these products sit even for a short amount of time, they're clearance because the companies don't have any faith in them, and that's when it absolutely crucifies a product and ruins the reputation with distributors. Much like Arcade OneUp has already done. They have to be smart, like Nintendo was. After the console crash, Nintendo came out with all kinds of different strategies to differentiate themselves from Atari, from Intellivision, from ColecoVision. Basic Fun has to do the same thing. If they think they can just rest on the laurels and do what Arcade OneUp did, Arcade OneUp has already failed. They failed almost at every single level when it comes to selling through these stores. So if they come in with the same act, they're going to have less of an opportunity to let that price linger before the company just loses faith in them, and that ruins their future distribution.
Yeah. For those that are listening in and you're cleaning your house, you're doing the dishes, come back to your screen because Fox has something special to say.
I have a third giveaway tonight.
Put it up.
#overtime, guys.
Put it
Jump
up.
in there. #overtime.
Hashtag
Right now,
overtime.
Here's what you need to do.
Take your
Type
phone
it in the
out of your
chat.
pocket.
Is
and
this
let-
another
take your
piece of
phone out of the
19K Fox
It
merch?
is a wonderful, highly valuable piece of 19K Fox merch. Type this in there. You'll be able to go to the store, pick out any single item, and then I'll buy it for you. No problem.
You're going to type in #overtime.
Overtime.
All
That's
one
right.
word.
All one word.
And we got two
yeah,
more
so-
people. Yay.
It's. Do we know though? Do we know that the Supreme has a 19-inch monitor? Do we know that
It was always said to have a 19-inch monitor
People in the
in
chat
every
said-
piece of correspondence. The fact that you don't know this concerns me about your
No.
ability to take information
I
in
don't know.
and then report on
Positive
it.
way to look at this is
I don't
Fox
know.
is not a shill.
Correspondence
I don't
from where? What correspondence?
Every piece of correspondence, the interview they originally did with the irate
Things
gamer,
that were
the articles they
implied.
put out.
But
There you go.
the artwork has changed on WrestleFest. I think we have some things that pieces have moved. Listen, I hope it's 19-inch. That would be great. Then we could absolutely draw a line of distinction, XL and Deluxe. But what if it's not? What if it's a 17-inch monitor and you're just talking about something 7 inches taller with a coin door and speaker covers? is that going to be enough to justify the $100 price hike?
I don't
No.
think so. I don't
No,
think so.
not at
Fox. I think I now understand the point of where you were trying to go
Yes.
with all this. But considering they'll have 19-inch screens, it becomes
Yes.
completely moot.
Yes. Exactly.
17-inch screen.
17. Did you guys hear about the
Everybody!
17-inch
Yeah,
monitors in the Supreme?
17-inch screens in your Supreme.
You know, back in my day, we had 13-inch monitors. You guys are spoiled
Back in my
rotten.
day.
You guys are spoiled rotten.
Oh, look, MG's back here. He must have heard you were giving something away.
Hey,
What an
there he
absolute
is. I
scumbag. He's the
love
kind of
that
person
guy.
that lives off
maybe
coupons and
didn't
looks
get
for
the
free
shill.
events over.
Yeah,
One of those guys that's
cheap.
on Facebook applying to all the chocolate factories for free stuff.
Who
Absolute
would
garbage
apply for
person.
Free chocolate.
You know, my wife and I went to Costco today, and while we were walking around Costco, I was ready to leave. I was like, okay, hon, I really want to get over to Target, and then I want to take you out to lunch. And she's like, well, wait a minute, we got to go to the back of the store real quick. I was like, why? She's like, we just got to go to the back of the store. I figured there was something she wanted to grab. So I follow her all the way. We were near the registers. We go all the way to the back where like the meat market is, right?
Yeah.
And she starts walking around, but she slows down and she's walking around and she's looking everywhere. And I'm like, what are we looking for? What do you need? Because if I know where it is, I'm going to go get it. Like, I'm ready to leave Costco. She's like, I'm just seeing if they're handing out any samples of anything. You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
God.
Because Costco has, I mean, they hand out like straight up food. You know,
Yeah.
you walk by,
Yeah.
you know, they're making soups and salads and sandwiches
whole
and all
meal.
kinds of shit. And she's like looking around. I'm like, we're going out for lunch. Let's go.
She wants appetizers.
But it's free.
But I took her to this great New York deli restaurant where we had the best sandwiches. It was fantastic. So yeah,
I think P-Dubs loves his wife. What do you guys think?
I
think
adore
so.
Melissa. Melissa's
I think
my
we
bestie.
got. I think we got 4 guys here who love our wives, and Mike is going to deny himself Vegas for his wife because he
Oh my
loves.
gosh.
Tell your wife you're
positive way
coming
look
to
at that
Phoenix,
is
and
Mike
then you and I are
loves his
going to
wife.
drive to Vegas, Mike. We're going to listen to Wilson Phillips the entire way with the top
It's only
down.
going to be. It's only going to be fun if she's okay with you going, right?
Yeah,
So we
the,
got to
like-
make sure she's okay with it. So that's we have to try to make her okay with it.
Like I thought I was in because I was like, yeah, I got accepted to go to CES, and she's like, so you're going, and I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about it. She's like, do what you're gonna do, and I was like, that's not a no. So I thought it
Hey!
was good.
That's not a no. I don't know if
Apparently,
you told
do
her.
what you're gonna do.
Did she
is-
see the plaque? I don't know if she
Yeah.
knows that there's a plaque.
Everybody acknowledges Black. He worked hard on that.
I paid
That
$30
is the saddest
for
thing
that
I've ever
plaque.
seen.
I don't know where you got that plaque from.
I kind of want one.
Amazon has everything you need, boys. It's wonderful. But so I
should
listen.
get one,
So
Pete.
we have to make her. We have to make her want you to
Get
go.
her on the call right now.
She has to be
Intervention.
okay with it. So
I
we
think
have to-
she's.
what do
I think
we-
she's in bed. She was putting the kids to bed when we started this. So
I want to put her mind at ease so that you can have fun when you're there. Because if you leave like in the dead of night and you sneak out, it's not going to be. You're not going to be in a good mood. You're going to be.
yeah,
scared.
I'm not going to do that. She'll
Yeah.
have
She'll-
much advance notice if I'm going.
She'll
so-
probably kill you
so-
when you get back. Yeah.
Imagine this. We convince
I
Mike.
found it on
Come.
Amazon, Fox. Sorry.
There you go.
So Mike actually comes to CES, and then he texts us, "You'll never believe what happened. I'm stuck at the airport."
I've been detained.
We'll vouch for you.
They're sending me to
I'll vouch for
Guantanamo
you.
Bay.
He's my brother.
Little did we know he's like wanted here, and that's why he's
They're gonna-
worried.
They're gonna, Mike's
have
going to
one.
text us.
Okay, guys. I
They're
will tell
about
you-
to probe me. They're about
I will
to
tell
probe
you,
me.
I might not be able to make it to CES, but I promise you, Fox, I will be able to make it to the States next year when we go to the UFC event at the White House for Donald Trump's birthday.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
it's gonna
All
be
the smartest
huge.
People. All the, great
All the
people.
smartest people
We're
are going
gonna
to
have Robert Kennedy. He's gonna be kicking some ass on the
Jimmy
White House
Kimmel just wasn't funny.
Jimmy
He's
Kimmel
gonna get.
is
he's gonna
trash
get.
people.
He's
Horrible ratings.
not funny. He's not
Not
amusing.
funny, horrible
He's got
ratings.
terrible ratings. They're gonna cancel him.
All the smart people, they know this. They know all the people. Oh God! No, you have to come to Vegas. You have to.
See, I miss George W. Bush. That guy was funny, right? Remember? I have no clue.
George
what
W.
he-
Bush was awesome.
He was hilarious. I'm just talking about for comedic value. I don't know what values he held
Here's
at all. I don't
check out
remember.
this drive.
But he was just kind of giggly, you know?
I wish that I miss the days of just arbitrary, like just run of the mill politicians where they didn't really make a stink. They didn't have a personality. They were just sort of there doing their job.
I think I miss Dana Carvey is what it is.
Oh, we all
Oh, Dana Carvey.
He's alive.
Dana Carvey was like
Yeah.
that was the political comedy was at its height.
Oh, he's got a great Biden impression.
yeah, I
Have
have
you
seen that.
He is just
Yeah.
wonderful man. God
Kinda-
bless him.
we got him back for a couple episodes.
Just
He
for
was
a
on a
few.
couple podcasts, I think.
Just for a few.
Yeah.
Him
Yeah,
and David
couple very
Spade
long.
have a podcast. It's
Yeah.
really good. So, guys, I think we're about 4 drinks deep into this podcast, and we're about at the point where we're going to make some bad decisions. So
I don't
before
think
that
Mike has
happens,
had a sip.
well,
Oh,
that's
my
the
coffee
thing.
ran out like an hour and a half ago.
Well, I'm waiting on you, Fox. Did you pull the overtime winner?
I'm about to do that right now. Everybody,
I
thank
hope
you
it's
so much
MG. He really needs some
for-
free
He
stuff.
really,
Oh wait, let me enter.
MG is really hell bent on getting this, and let's hope that he does it, guys. Let's go ahead and draw the winner of the overtime. Share the
Here it
screen.
is. Here it
Hit the
comes.
button. Boom. Drum roll, please. 61
Who is
entries.
it? Good luck,
it?
everybody.
M to the G. Who is it? Everyone. Hey, Aaron Search. There we go.
Aaron. Congrats,
I
Aaron.
I don't know, Aaron.
I
Congratulations.
don't know, Aaron, but I'm glad to meet you. You are the winner, and you're probably you might be new here. So
Nice
if,
job, Aaron.
I should log
just
in
in
as
case.
Ashley.
Email me at 19kfox1@gmail.com. Let me know. Go to my store, check it out. If you see something you like, tell me what you want.
Yeah.
Tell me your size, the color of the shirts, all that good stuff,
Man,
and then I'll buy it for you.
I
And
was
send
really
it.
hoping Swiss Tony would win. I was really pulling for Swiss Tony.
We're all
All right,
hoping
guys.
for that guy. So we're gonna end the show just a little bit differently tonight, guys.
Oh.
It is the 200th episode.
Well-
So I'm not gonna play the little stinger. I've got a video that we're gonna play on the outro.
Okay.
I put it together. It's an appreciation of the years at this point of doing this show. But before we go, we got to look at the poll. The one.
Did
in
you
the,
make a montage?
Maybe.
Is it to Green Day's Time of Your Life?
No, because I have to use AI music because YouTube
Ah.
sucks.
Yeah.
But that was absolutely what I wanted to do. So
Do we
before
make
go,
any
guys,
appearance in this video at all? Do any of
Huh?
us?
It's all
I
Fox.
can't say
It's
you're
all
gonna have to
Fox.
hang out.
He's
You're gonna have to stay
narcissistic.
tuned for the video.
'Cause if
gonna
it's
be-
all you, like you act like you
No, it's
did
not
this all
all
on your
me.
own. You know what I
No.
mean?
Well, it is. I will say it is just me at the 19K Fox. I don't have 4 guys like Super Gaming do.
Mm.
So it's not your divided
Look
by
at the
4.
solo
It's
channels.
me.
The solo channels are doing great.
So-
Super Gamer
So as
dudes.
bad as it is,
We're kind of
I'm
floating.
100%
We're floating.
But before we go, guys, I want to talk about the poll question. 187 votes. Thank you, everybody who took the time to vote. Let's go ahead and end the poll right now. And let me take a screenshot of this because we're going to post this a little bit later. Let me go ahead and download that. Boom. There we go. All right. So the poll question was this. What home arcade product from Basic Fun interests you the most out of the 4 options you have? Supreme, Ultra, Countercade, or I'm not interested. Coming in the number 4 spot is actually the Counter Series. Breaks my heart, but it's okay. Ultra Series slides into the number 3 spot with only 12% of the vote. And then coming in the number 1 spot, is it I'm not interested or Supreme? It is Supreme with 45% of the vote, which is also something that's kind of disturbing because trailing not that far behind at 35% is I'm not interested at all. So it
Wow.
seems like the majority of the audience is either Supreme or nothing.
Nothing. Wow.
And that's something to really consider for Basic Fun moving forward. Where should you be spending your time? Countercade sort of leading the charge evidently is the wrong way to go.
It's almost
Guys,
like you've been
I-
training your audience for like the last 3 years to either love the high end model or nothing at all. And
It's
then you
almost as
surveyed
if
them and you're
I
like,
have
Yeah.
I have.
Specifically placed options in the poll question to get the result I'm looking for.
That's right.
I
Final
think
thoughts, gentlemen. Final thoughts. What do we do? What do the people say?
what do we do? I'll tell you
Oh,
that
people,
basic
great
fun,
people.
no talent, no good games, no new form factors,
Horrible
not
ratings.
interesting.
Mike, what do you think, buddy? Thoughts?
Thanks for having us on, Fox.
I love you.
I will think I'm happy that Basic Fun is there. I'm happy there's somebody else pushing Arcade OneUp to make better products, or at least showing that if you liked Arcade OneUp and they are in fact sinking, at least somebody's going to be continuing on that legacy. Me personally, I think a couple of the decisions they make is, some out of their control are kind of stupid. And it just makes me sad because we finally have a new product, a new company bringing out new products. And I don't think there's anything I want out of that personally. So that kind of bums me out. The only thing I was really looking at was that Centipede Countercade, and finding out today it didn't have a light up marquee. But your information's kind of sketchy, Fox. You also did tell me the
Almost
Supremes
like
had a
it's
17-inch monitor. So
It's
I'm going to
we
wait.
don't know for sure it has
Yeah.
a 19-inch.
Oh, we're sure.
For Unico, that's what it is.
Yeah, you say
This
that.
isn't a pro basic fun channel. This is a pro Unico channel. So you got to.
This is a pro information channel. All the
Greasy
information is
Unico
promoted
shill.
here.
You know what is guaranteed is a 26-inch monitor is coming.
That's right, buddy.
In the next product. from
In the
you.
next product
You'll hear more about it in November.
in November, I promise. It'll be the greatest. Patrick, are you excited about any of this stuff? Or are you just kind of in the holding? I'm going to wait. to
He's
see?
wasted, is what he is.
I'm really excited to see your montage video. And if
Yeah.
we don't make cameos in there anywhere, I will unsubscribe.
Well, we can't have that. But before we go, Jason, little alien, always in the chat, modding like a mofo.
200.
I appreciate what you do for everybody. It's awesome, man. The work you do behind the scenes is really appreciated. Congrats again on the 20 or the 200 subs.
She was
Which is
she was
great.
so confident too. She was like, "Oh
was
my
like-
God, Fox!
was so proud of
Congratulations
me.
on 200
Oh,
subs.
Fox.
You're doing so good, fella."
Bless your heart. You out there, you little dumb guy, just running around, just trying to get subs. It was so great. She thought I did a good thing.
That
Oh,
was
look at
fun.
him. He got 200 subs.
Yep.
I'm a living joke, gentlemen, and that's the way I live my life. Justin, final thoughts. I know you're a pinball channel now, but if you could, for once, step down from your perch and lend an ear, and perhaps bestow upon us some of the wisdom of your many, many years in this space. What do you think about it, whether it's basic fun or just a landscape in general?
I have room in my arcade, my office, for products like Basic Fun. And I wish there was a company that was producing, I think it's similar to what a lot of the audience wants, which is, higher quality, but you're not buying something from the 90s, right? Like if you could get something new that can have longevity and is more premium and it's priced well, you would get it. And I think the Supreme from Basic Fun, depending on the title, could make that mark. So I'm excited about that. I mean, when I was thinking about buying more things, I was like, Basic Fun is a part of that. But there's not really anything that's interesting me right now. And the only thing that was interesting me was the Return of the Jedi, but I decided to buy a real one instead.
Before you go to this, can we all just agree that no matter what happens, Iconic Arcade is dead? Like they're just sunk.
Oh my
Terrible.
God, I forgot
Ruined.
to even cover them. Yeah, you're right. Iconic
They're done.
Arcade.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they're
I
done.
think-
They're dead in the water.
I think this is not good.
What happened?
They're
So they got
just-
delayed again.
What's that?
And here's the email, and it was all very formal or whatever. But I don't know, man. It's just not good. I mean, the fact that we're not going to see anything ship until December 17th.
Oh, okay. I
And
thought you were saying they were done.
well, I mean, I think they're going to have
Well-
this product. But once again, I mean, I know this is a meme at this point, but I haven't seen the UI, and I know that's silly, but it's kind of a thing you got to have, like a user interface. Like, what is this going to look like? How's it going to feel? Selecting games, playing games, the controls. We've had everything from Hap clones to Sanwa clones to Sanwa real. I mean, where are we at with this product? All we've seen is renders, and it's just not good enough. And if we're going to tell people to, hey, go spend $700, I want to get accurate information out there. I want everybody to be informed. There's just not that much to talk about.
Do you know what I just found out? Do you know John D's involved with this shit?
Wait a minute, John D's involved? Wait a minute, no, hold the phone. I had no idea. Justin, did you know the whole time?
I knew the whole time. I did.
Oh my god, I had no idea.
You guys are funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin, did you have final thoughts? I'm sorry.
I'm going to keep an eye on those countercades. If those are like the Centipede countercade, like
cool.
that could be
It looks
fun.
cool.
And if it's priced at like $99, you know,
$200.
if it comes down to $129,
But Mike, you remember when 200 was
Tempest
like,
maybe.
that was the 2-player with like Marvel versus Capcom.
I know.
Key and that's
Counter Series was advertised in their initial verbiage that went out as $199. So products don't get cheaper. So I'll be very surprised if it's not $199 or more.
Maybe it's $199 for the WrestleFest, but what if it's $129 for a Centipede? No, because the WrestleFest looks like nicer, and we're putting a lot into that one. So
yeah. But then you've got 3 different variants of an arcade or an Atari, cabinet, but specific to that type of game. So
I was so excited about that Centipede, but for $199, I want to light up marquee. It's going to be $249 to $279 Canadian. I mean, I'm not spending fucking $300 with no light up marquee. Sorry for swearing it.
This is exactly like that last generation of arcade one-ups, that Mortal Kombat that I still have. It's just, that's a wooden marquee, dude. I mean, the screw is in the same spot. It's just as basic as it gets. Now, I hope that they're still using that 8-inch monitor is beautiful. It's clear. It's damn near IPS. It's beautiful. So I hope that they still have that. But yeah, man, it's kind of a bummer, Like, what are we really buying for that price? $200. You want a lip marquee, damn. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let everybody go. We're going to end the show just a little bit differently. We have a montage at the end. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank my guests for being in my life for the last 5 years. I appreciate all of you, all you guys. It's been nice to have friends, in this space, fellow nerds.
Who needs enemies when I have friends like these?
Exactly.
I mean, wait, hold on. I said that wrong.
We'll talk about that later.
Go ahead.
Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the channel. You have a blessed day. I'll see you all right back here for episode 201 next Sunday. Next time. Peace.
I've had to poo.
Here we go. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Another episode of this week. The show we talk about what happened this week in home arcades. look at that.
What the hell?
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up.
So once again, thanks for stopping by the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the channel. So everybody, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the channel. Everybody, thanks for stopping by and checking out the channel. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the channel.
Do we not have enough time?
I hope you have a great day. Happy you have a great week, actually. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
We promised we wouldn't talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah. And, and I will see you panel, and I will see everybody else. I will see all of you. And I will see all of you right back here next time. Peace.